and I'm here with a very gorgeous friend of mine. It's Alison. Good morning. Good morning, my darling. She looks very fresh, doesn't she? All the way down from Durham. She came down last night, though.
We did, yes, came down last night.
And your daughter, Anira. Anira?
Anira.
It's the I, isn't it? Anira. Morning, Anira. She's in the background there. She's sitting down, came down to keep her company. Didn't recognise her this morning, it was the hair. Like the blue bits, I like the blue bits. Now, we have got, well, shall we see some of them, darling? Let's see some of the absolutely superb, beautiful gemstone strands we've got. I've got such treats today, I'm very excited. I know the mystic blue quartz with the lapis lazuli and the pyrite nuggets. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in all your born days? That is the first new kit at an amazing price. I'm already wearing a piece of the jewellery. There's the ring. Yeah. What's it called? Cornucopia? Corso what? Oh, we'll get to that when we get to it. It's called something or other. It's beautiful. We've also got, new today, our brand new secret lady. Yeah. Hello there. Is that a zoisite strand? Oh, looking awfully like part of the tanzanite family. Could be, could be. And fluorite. And our biquartzite there. 4 strands. Hello. Second new kit. And our third is a surprise. A surprise, Alison. I'll be delving into that jewellery later on. We've also got our manager's special today, which is beautiful. Look at that beer quartz. I'm being told, because I haven't seen it on this channel, but my producers and my directors and the crew don't think they've ever seen it on this channel as well. And it's simply the sheer quality of that quartz. Beer gets its name, as you can imagine, by the colour, the golden amber colour of those gemstones, but the calibre of those, let me just show you. They twinkle beyond belief. They are sparkling with such beautiful brilliance and intensity. I was just talking to Ollie here, who's giving you this camera shot here, and earlier on, and I was discussing the fact of this price of another beer quartz strand I saw with some competition, but I'm not going to go into detail about that because I'm not going to price compare because I'm not allowed to. But all I can say is, oh my word, we're going to beat the competition hands down. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Now, we had a little subject yesterday we were discussing together, and you were brilliant sending in your text, and we were discussing how do we encourage new buyers to come on in. And if you're watching this morning, we're a channel that deals in genuine gemstones. I've shown you some of them there, and we create jewellery together. We've got our guest designer here who makes jewellery out of those kits that you just saw. We like to encourage you further, so when you watch, that number at the bottom of the screen is a free phone number. Anything you dial up for, our regulars were given the advice yesterday, get a kit and have a play. And what we encourage you to do further is simply watch our DVD, which we give you for free with tutorials on there, and our Jewellery Maker Get Started booklet, which has handy tips in there as well about literally how to do all the fundamental basics into starting making your jewellery, such as, you know, this is when you're a little bit more advanced, you can go to the length of beautiful jewellery like this. I know, stunning, isn't it? With real gemstones and precious findings. So, yeah, that is just a lovely, lovely little stretchy using the pyrite and that mystic blue quartz. It's a stretchy elastic, isn't it? And look at these, look at these. Alison made these out of the second new kit today, bearing in mind she had some of her copper wire because she's so sensational at wire work. We have a range of skills for you, and she's selling these, and she says they're going like hotcakes. Hotcakes. She can't get enough. Can't get enough. So we will give you the DVD and the booklet absolutely free. Now I'm going to introduce the early bird strand. So new buyers, whatever you do, stay watching, soak in the techniques, soak in the show as a whole, and then come on in and get a kit with us later on, and then start a new hobby today. I really would love to see you do that. Oh, and if you see an extra strand like this, you think, oh, simply divine, I've got to have it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It would look fantastic with that first new kit. It's absolutely dazzling with brilliance and beauty. It is my cracked agate. Is that all we've got? Oh, I'm lamenting the fact that I wish I had more. So everybody watching, look at this. We're already limited in stock. So we have got 350 carats of your cracked agate, faceted rounds, 12mm, and this is this crackle effect that you can see in the gems there. But look at the colours. Look at the palette of colours. How beautiful. Imagine that with that mystic blue. Ooh. And that's first new kit of the day. How beautiful. It's like the sky, the sea, the sunrise, the Tropicana. How it's flying out already. Well done, because it's an early bird special. That means basically we want you to start your order with me. I know it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. You might have had to take the kids to football. You might be thinking, I've got to drop them off in half an hour. I better get me early bird, because it's 1p. If you join me yesterday, or even if you start today, it's 1p Friday, Saturday and Sunday. That carries over. It's not 1p every time you order something separate. So we really want to make it cost effective for you. And when you've got such gorgeousness like this, you don't want to miss out, do you? That cracked effect, that luster. It's a free phone number, don't forget. Do you like this, Alice? How beautiful.
Love it. It's just imagine the bluest turquoisey ocean. That's how it looks, and then you've got those.
Just fiery ball of sunshine above. Yeah, resting on your lilo there, with a mojito in one hand.
I'm there with your feet.
The suntan cream in the other.
Will you rub it on my back?
Well, that's why we have the gorgeous Adonis to do that for you. The muscular muscle man that comes over and just rubs it into the shoulders there. That's a way to start the day, isn't it? Let's start it with well, if we can't quite get that dream, let's get as close to it as we can. Beautiful, 12mm. Let's just put these around the neckline, Ollie, because these are just beautiful. Even if do you know what? Even if you just wanted to keep them as is. Yeah, how pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Do you think that's beautiful at home? I think that is gorgeous. It's the colours. It's the mermaid colours. And I will tomorrow, Jacqueline, if you're watching, honey, you texted me yesterday. I've got little wood surprises for you tomorrow. Throughout the show, little smattering, cheeky little wood extras, and little cheeky prices as well, because we've managed to do something naughty with that, but that's for tomorrow's show. So start right now, because we've done something very naughty with this gorgeous, sensational seascape of colour. So those blues and the crackle and the pop and the whiz and the foo at £9.95, under £10. You know why I mentioned the wood? It was simply because, you know, if you've just got some darker colours like the ebony, you start popping a few of these bright colours in, and they just really stand out in your designs. I mean, keep them as a collective by all means, but so beautiful, just as a little eye-opener in a design. And we're already on low stock because those early birds are with me. Have you had a good week if you've been, you know, in the half term? Have you been making your jewellery, enjoying putting your feet up? Or actually, is this your weekend because you've just been working as well anyway? Whatever the reasons, don't miss out on our early bird special. Hurrah! £9.95. Bargain. Bargain. Oh, bless you. Under £10. We cannot miss out on these because once they're gone, they're gone. I've not seen anything like this year. Beautifulness. Oh, Kim, would you indulge me? And I know it's in the Chosen by You section, but would you pass me those earrings that Alison made? Because I'm going to just show you something because how wonderful this lady is. I hope you've got that code now. MJQZ42. Just beautiful. Have another look. It is just sumptuous. 50% stock's been allocated. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Now, I'm going to show you this bead box, and the reason I've just asked Kim to pass over a piece of jewellery is because of what Alison's done. And funnily enough, this is what Bea said. She said the stretchy bracelets when she sells them, and then just a singular pearl on an earring is proving the best sellers for her. And prices everything under £10, she says. The reason I'm saying all of that is because of this 6-strand pearl box. Yes, we're looking at real pearls. We're looking at some beautiful colours there. Would you agree? Those lovely copper colour reds. The lovely dark black there. You've got the pretty hot pink. You've got more of a sort of a gentle rose pink. You've got a silver, and you've got a lavender. Oh my word, it's just a smorgasbord of beautifulness. That's the first new kit this would look great with. The second new kit this would look sensational with. And you'll see why, because just look at that bracelet. Look at that bracelet on my wrist, and you can see the kind of colours we're dealing with. Yeah, can you see why we say those pearls would look fabulous with that second new kit? Especially if you added some rose-coloured wire or findings. So beautiful, 6 gorgeous genuine pearls. Yeah, I mean, we've got in that kit, unbelievable. I mean, this is basically moving into your tanzanite side of the family because it's the lavenders of your zoisites, but legally, officially, I'm not allowed to call it that. But you know your gemstones, you know your onions. Look at those colours. Can you see why perhaps we thought with that second new kit today, look at that, just 2 of those strands melting in with that second new kit. 3 of the strands there with the pearls. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. But let's get back to our pearls. Now, the reason I say it, these are in our Chosen by You section. And I know they're different pearls, but this is a findings on our website and in our catalogue, probably in our catalogue as well as our website. And just using a hairpin and on one of the pearls. Ooh. Now, I don't know how much, because Alison has made these in the Chosen by You section, but look at those, how beautiful they are. That's just 2 pearls from a strand. And that is say, if you are making your earrings or, you know, for a wedding gift or the bridesmaids or to sell. So you can understand how these 6 strands can seriously go a long, long way. And the beauty of having the 6 strands as well is we can do more than the one bracelet, obviously. We can do more than the necklace, or we can start to mix these individual strands in with the first 2 new kits today. This would look great. So what are we thinking? Genuine pearls. Surely each strand, you know, £10 a strand, even by our own standards, that would be brilliant, because we are talking real pearls. We're talking those beautiful dewdrops in the ocean bed. We're talking a treasure of the sea. 8 by 6 millimeters, and you've got your nice little storage box, and you'll know soon to be phased out. And I think this is one of the, if not the most affordable in terms of lowest in price. You've got the dusky pink, the silver, the burgundy. For the pearls, I mean, you know, and you'll know our pearl prices even on our own website with the, you know, the 6-strand bead boxes. This is the most affordable and the most cost-effective. Black Baroque pearls, purple pearls. I mean, do you love your pearls? Do you love to wear real pearls? I think it was on one of the Wall of Fames yesterday. Someone was saying, oh, pearls, 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 love pearls. They just make you feel so glamorous. Right now, there's a big resurgence because they've just remade The Great Gatsby. You're finding on the fashion catwalks, there's a big resurgence of 1920s jewellery and flapper girls and the Art Deco period. So, I mean, pearls are fitting in, as far as I'm concerned, perfectly. And also, you know, in fashion right now, as well as that side of it, you've got such lovely feminine silhouettes and soft pastel colours. So you've got your lovely silvers there, you've got your lovely dusky pink, you've got your soft, but then you've also got your neon, you know, you could go softy, say, for instance, with those 3. Softy, feminine, pastels. And then, you know, like, what's his name? Roberto, what's his name? Cavelli, oh, for crying out loud. We used to sell the sunglasses. Cavelli. Anyway, he's going into, yeah, he's done all these lovely bronze, metallic and black flapper dresses. Roberto Cavalli, Caravelli, oh, I can't remember. Huh? Well, Cavalli. He is now. You know who I mean, that fashion designer. You know, you've got them all. You've got your Marc Jacobs and you've got your Versace and your, you know, talking about all those beautiful looks that we can experience now moving into the spring. And I think this bead box is bringing both. So for real pearls, if we're saying £10 a strand, surely this box is, okay, 60 quid. No. Should we take some money off because we're Jewellery Maker and we can bring you bargains, okay? Let's have 20 quid off, £40. It's going to get even better than that. So please don't miss out. You know, if you want to follow the trends, if you want to follow the looks, you've got the lovely cupcake pastels, and then you've got your lovely metallic sort of evening look there in the pearls. £19.95. I know, it's working out £3.33 a strand, and that's not including the box. You are getting the box, but I'm not even including the price of the box. They're all genuine pearls, just giving that lovely metallic coating, that lovely look, so that you have fun with the pearls. I really think this is day and evening glamour personified. There's your day pastels, and then you've got your metallic, harder edged colours, the red copper reds, the bright pink and the black. So, you know, we're covering those flapper girls, those trends that we're going to see, the 1920s, very strong Art Deco look, but then those lovely soft pastels as well. Beautiful, under £20. Those feminine, very sort of, there's lots of lovely little sort of pleated skirts and chiffon-y, feminine, boufy material as well. That's very sort of, you know, looks like candy floss and fluff, and it's very sort of whimsical as well in those little shades. This is the way the trends are for spring, so I think you've got it covered in these earrings. And don't forget those earrings, just two in a pair of earrings. You know, if you want to get the silver extras. Right, I'm going to go and see Alison in a moment, because I'm going to give her this, and it is sensational. It's going to blow your socks off in terms of the price, is all I'm saying. I had to ask Karen to put it down this morning. She's just lovingly rolling it on the desk. Oh, this is Karen this morning, everybody. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, look at the sparkle. Oh, look at this, Fiona. Just doing this to me in the morning. I know. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm thinking, I'm looking at it. And then she tells me the price, and I'm like, I'm having it. Beautiful, beautiful. 440 carats. Hello. Black tourmaline. Oh, you gorgeous tourmaline. So we're in a real realm, historically, of a beautiful gemstone family here. This gorgeous strand, just to put you in the picture, has been seen and sold on Jewellery Maker. You know, previous stock, we've got it back in again, £14.45, and quite rightly so. And if you paid that, I don't want you to feel shortchanged, because that was a great price. Whatever you paid, whatever price you saw, that was a great price. But we're going to do even better today. These are 12mm. You've got great durability. This is October's birthstone as well. And it's just got the edge. This is no disrespect to our agates or our onyxes. It's a different gem altogether. It's the most multicolored gemstone on the planet, with over 1,000 different colors. And in it, you have the rarest gems in that family, and these are beautiful black tourmaline. So we've got the, we're not going for the color now, we're going for the black, that staple, but we have got that beautiful rarity. And the reason I say it's got the edge, I think it's the sparkle. I'm going to ask Alison in a moment when I give this to her for today's challenge what she thinks, but for me it has got that edge, it's got that beautiful sparkle. And if you put that maybe with some of those electric pearls, how is that going to sit with your fabulous jewellery, whatever it is you're making? You know, whether you're making a beautiful, beautiful bracelet, look at that, with your pearls. Even if you just made 3 stretchies, how beautiful and glamorous. That is perfect for all of that 1920s look in terms of the dresses and the jewellery. I think I should challenge Alison actually to make something that's 1920s looking. Do you reckon you can do that, Al? You want what? You want what? Something smoky pink? Because that's the theme of your wedding in terms of the colours. You might have to have a few of these pearls. Well, I'm saying the black because that was perfect, because it was about bright enamels. It was about your really vivid gems such as your rubies and your emeralds, and you know, that black backdrop, whether it be onyx or in this case our lovely more precious tourmaline. Yeah. We need something flapperish, Alison. That's your challenge today, given the trends that we're seeing.
I'll try.
Because we're not going down the route of softy, whimsical cupcake pastels.
No.
Not with this. So we need 20s raunch. That's the challenge. We've got an amazing price for you this morning, $14.45. If you did pay that, do you know what? You got a bargain. You really did. Like I said, I didn't want you to feel shortchanged. We're going to do today. But if you loved it, here's a great opportunity to get another strand, because we are not going to reintroduce this strand back into stock at that price. It's silly, because we should stand by our own prices, but it's Saturday. Saturday, what a day. And let's get cracking. Let's get that jewellery making up and running. I know what's happening in the world. $8.95. Let me show you some other gorgeousness up that this would look fabulous with. Quite frankly, anything I pick by the side of me is going to look fab with this black tourmaline. Look at those. That's a 3-strand pack later for your delectation. Isn't that beautiful? And because you've got that lovely polished surface on the black tourmaline, wouldn't that look great with that 3-strand pack? That's new. That's coming up. That's naughty of me, isn't it? Hello? What's this gorgeousness down here? Oh, would this gorgeous, wonderful black tourmaline look fabulous with this 3-strand pack? I'm thinking, yeah. There's nothing it doesn't go with. Yeah. And $8.95. Look at the size of them. 12mm. 12mm. There is nothing beside me that this won't look fantastic with. The early bird special. Oh, you could just get each of those colours separated by the black tourmaline. And the thing is as well, we've been a little bit... Karen pointed it out to me, and there's only about 12 of those left, is there? Alison, we're going to miss out on that. My producer pointed this out, and sometimes I can miss things like this. She says, Fee, we haven't had a lot of the rounds recently. We haven't. So if you love your rounds and they're faceted rounds, this is, look at that for luster. 1 pp, I mean, even just a bracelet, even just a beautiful stretchy bracelet. Look how gorgeous that is. Or a little pearl in between. You know, with that mystic blue quartz in the first new kit, with the purples of that incredible lavender zoisite there, and then the fluorite. I mean, it's just gonna be beautiful, ready. I mean, let's just get it. Let's just get it. I know this is naughty, but it's so beautiful. It's a 4-strand kit. It's the second one, the new one today as well. Look at that, interjected into the kit. Like you need any more. Already a whopping 4 strands, but still. Wow, wow, wow. Pow, Batman. $8.95. Gorgeous. Alison, I might be giving you this for the challenge, my sweet, but at this rate, there's going to be none left, honey bun. None left. Shall we go and see Alison? Let's go see Alison. Oh, I need a swig of gin. It's too much for a girl to cope with. Did you bring your coffee with you?
I need a little bit of water, but it will be there
we'll ask
shortly.
the lovely Kim. What do you think about that?
I think that is absolutely... I'd be the same as Karen. I'd be like, oh.
They'd look lovely with your teal colour, actually. I've seen this with some, you know, black. It
goes with anything. I'm just looking
at the mystic blue. I know, the pyrite.
You need to leave me some mystic blue, please, everyone.
In that
just
kit,
one.
yeah. I
One
know.
left.
It's even bigger than the other one I saw in a kit. So this is what we're going to start you with. And what do you think about that price?
I like a lot. And I think it's a very good price.
Isn't it? Cracking, absolutely cracking price. Now, we're going to give you a 3-strand pack featuring some very delectable agate. And look at these colours.
Real
I think
rich
Karen
colours,
is thinking of a wedding, isn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Purple. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, look, wouldn't that look great with that early bird special? Which I think Kim's just taken away from me. Aww. Need to jump on that quick. Because I'm just thinking of those blues. And actually, the mystic blue in that first new kit, those rich purples. Love these shapes. The colours in them, Alison.
That mystic blue is a bit of a chameleon, isn't it?
Isn't
I'm just
it?
looking at it there.
Yeah.
It's kind of, when you put it near purple, it picks up sort of the purple.
Yes, it does,
and you
doesn't
put it near
it?
the blue. And
it's sort of reflecting the blues, yeah. Beautiful. And these colours, look at these colours.
They're just beautiful,
The
aren't they?
landscapes of colour and the movement in the shapes. They're all irregular.
You just get a little bit lost in those because they're not opaque, are they? You can
No,
sort of see
in
into
fact,
them a
while
little
you're...
bit.
Let me get that torch. Busy morning today, Alison. There's a lot of viewers out there with us because these are going quickly. You know, you just said, you know, you see the light. Look, come on. Look at that. Look at the webbing.
Yeah, beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? What was that, honey? Oh, they're going like hotcakes and we haven't even introduced the price yet. Have we introduced the price yet? Already. 50 left, did you say? There's going to be nothing left. After you've done your techniques, today's challenge, there's nothing left.
What we're going to do all week then, Faye? We'll have nothing left to
I know. We'll just have to wear what you've made.
Okay.
Oh, the perils. $11.95. I mean, I knew what was coming, and I could not believe it this morning when Karen told me, my producer. I was like, you what? For all 3? I says, I'm going to be having loads of coronaries today. Again. Unbelievable. Under £12 for those 3 beautiful strands. And it's going to be even more beautiful in a couple of hours when we see the creations that Alison's going to come up with. Now, we've also included with this, because she's a dab hand at the wire work and the what do you call it? The gizmoing.
The gizmoing. I'm not as good as Rachel, I've got to say, but I like to experiment.
She's putting herself down here. She's
I do like
fabulous.
to experiment.
You should see some of the chosen by you designs later on. Kim and I are going to run away with them. You'll be lucky if you get these. No, they're just so beautiful. We've got our wirework DVD as well. If you're thinking, actually, that's a technique I'd like to explore, we've got our wirework DVD. Now, 0.8, this is what I was told by our designers as well, in terms of the wirework. If you're going to choose one, this is, yeah. We know that the lovely 0.6, great for some wrapping. The 1mm gauge, great for, you know, creating sturdy bangles and that. But if you want to do a bit of both, this is the one, isn't it? And it's 100 meters. They're weighty, aren't they?
It goes on forever.
It goes on forever, and it's that lovely, lovely copper blue. And I've got my DVD. There we go. Gizmo wirework, £4.95. We've got our different DVDs on the website there as well, you see. Oh, I see. So, yeah, we've got beading basics. I think that was a suggestion by one of our regulars yesterday. The beading basics was a good one for new buyers as well, but there's loads that we can share with you there with our DVDs, our extra DVDs on the web as well. So, any ideas, any thoughts, honey?
Well, I'm thinking I might do some sort of bangle with that in one of those in the middle. It just lends itself to being a bit of a centrepiece, doesn't it? With something similar to what you're wearing. And
yes, in terms of...
Then, I don't know, something flapperish, perhaps, seeing as I've been given a bit of a challenge. I've not got a clue what flapperish really looks like, but I'll try.
There's a little computer over there. You can use the search engine. We'll get an Ira, maybe to have a little look. Whenever you're, flapperish, 1920s-ish. See if we're a bit inspired.
I'm thinking dangly, moving sort of jewellery, I would say. I might be the only one in a flap trying to do it, you never know.
Do you know, I'll just go with whatever. And sorry, 100 metres, back to that wire, we've got the code there now. Oh, well, it's gone now, but it's 17.95. 100 metres, and it goes a long, long way. Rightio. So, there we go, darling. I'll have a catch-up with you later on. We know we've got the 3 new kits, and yeah. I'm dying to see what we can create together. Lovely.
Thank you.
Rightio. Brand new in. You know yesterday, the one I was showing you with the hematite and the fluorite. And is it the quartz, isn't it? 3-strand pack. Rightio. This is it. Enjoy. Now, did you get that early bird special? I know there's very little left, if anything. Because if you did, just look how it ties in beautifully with the colours of that quartz. The blues there and the greens. I know. That would look great with the 3rd new kit today. Actually, these 3 strands would look fabulous with the 3rd new kit today. Because I'm just thinking of this, just to give you a little tease and a hint. The hematite, fabulous with all the kits. And then the fluorite, do you think that goes with the 2nd kit today? I do. Something about those purples of the zoisite. And there is some fluorite in there, but not this shape. And this has more clarity, and you can see the banding. Look at that. Look at the banding on those. That's like when you fill Ribena in a glass, isn't it? Or other blackcurrants are available, like Vimto or other drinks. Other cordials, I can't think of any. Any other squash out there, Robinsons. You've got those 3 gorgeous strands there. Now, these are mighty. Have we got carat weights, honey? They're all up there. 1,160. Now, with the quartz, 510 carats. Doesn't that glow? I think that's a beautiful 510 carats. Isn't that like that's like a Paraiba blue, isn't it? 16 by 12 to 21 by 14 millimetres. 500, over 500 carats there. So that's just the 1 strand. I love the colours. I love the glow. I love the size. Do you like the fact that it's all faceted so you get that pretty lustre? You've got the hematite. These are a nice little shape, aren't they? They're like little drums. You've got your hematite there as well, 330 carats. And, you know, in that second new kit today, first, you've got the, and these are 7 by 8 millimeters, and it's nice to have the, if you're going down the sort of the gold look, the more sort of mercury silver look. I think this is great for guys' jewellery, actually. You know, we had Nigel on the show yesterday. Ah, lovely lunch. I just think this lends itself shape-wise to gents' jewellery. Would you agree, Alison? You know, with the shape, the drum shape, the hematite.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, it's very versatile, but yeah.
I mean, we could dress it up for the girls with
absolutely,
whatever, but I just think that shape, I've kind of seen other necklaces like that for guys in, you know, gents' jewellery in the shops and what have you. And then we've got the fluorite. What's the carat weight in the fluorite, beautiful? So 500 over 300, must be close to 300. 320. 320. 14 by 10. Yeah. All 3 fabulous strands, gorgeous colours. So big carat weights. You've seen these individual strands sold separately, whether in a TikTok last of stocks. I don't mean these exact ones, but you know, you've seen fluorite on the show. What price point has it been? We haven't seen a lot of it recently, but if we think back to the time, maybe we could get it for $7.95. Well, that would be a bargain, if you don't mind me saying so, for over 300 carats. And the hematite, okay, let's have that for $7.95. Our quartz there has got to be over £10. It's over 500 carats. So we're already talking together by Jewellery Maker prices and standards, and I'm giving guesstimates here. We're already £26, aren't we? We could be, but we're not going to be. It's new today. We looked at them yesterday. You've been waiting. So let's bring them to you. That would look great with the second new kit of the day. That would look fabulous with all 3 kits. That would look fantastic with the third new kit of the day. You'll probably have all your own ideas as to how you're going to place them or what you're going to place them with. So let's do better. And this was a low estimate by me, £26. I mean, just for this quartz strand. You know how excited I got yesterday when we had the tiger's eye. I mean, when you've got a strand like this and a price point as low as this, and you're getting those other 2 strands as well, I mean, there's no end to your Jewellery Maker. She's gizmoing. Alison's off. Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see a little bit of that. Are you ready? $14.95 for all 3 strands. $14.95. It's a steal. Did you get the early bird special? If you did, come on in now, because that would look fabulous with it. We've got a bit of colour stepping into spring, haven't we? Or with, yeah, exactly, that fabulous, ridiculously priced black tourmaline with your hematite. And then a little splash of colour thrown in. Ooh, beautiful. Just fab. I mean, the hematite, even just that, we look at these strands separately, yeah? And then we look at the fluorite. And let's actually look at that fluorite, the banding together, yeah. Let's actually look at this. Look at those. That wonderful distinctive banding. The mints, the black currants. You've got the green in there. I always think this looks very pretty with, obviously, amethyst, and very pretty with amazonite. And I know there's a lot of fluorite lovers out there, and we haven't, in recent weeks, seen a lot of it. Well, anyway. So 3 strands, it's working out at £5 a strand. That's where the bargain lies. That's where it's absolutely unmissable. And you know, when all of this arrives in your bundle, that it's 1 P&P all weekend. So everything to gain, nothing to lose. Right, back by popular demand, we saw the faceted puffy coins, didn't we? Yesterday. Saw the faceted puffy coins. But I've got some lovely twisted nuggets. And actually, they would fit in... Oh, sorry. They would fit in perfectly. I'm dropping it. Kimmy's going to kill me. Fit in beautifully with that quartz that you just got. And the reason I say that is because... Let me just grab it and I'll show you. And actually, with the fluorite... Yeah, lovely spring... Look at those. You see the blues in there? And the pinks? Wouldn't that look nice with that quartz? Love that little one. It glows. Look at that. Anyway, back to my... This is back by popular demand. Back by popular demand. Lovely colours. So you saw the sort of the faceted coins yesterday. These are your twisty, nuggety... almost like drums, aren't they? Beautiful array of colours. We're really seeing a nice fresh splash of colour, aren't we? You've got purple. That one's lovely. It's like the chocolate brown and pistachio greens. Red. 2010 in November, we introduced them to them live on our TV screens. They all sold out. They were reintroduced this month. So we waited 2 years for these? It's a long time, just under, isn't it, really? That's a long time to wait for something beautiful to come back. So this is so important when you see something you love. Although sometimes we can get it back in stock, to wait 2 years is a long time in jewellery making to get another strand that you loved the first time round. So, you know, we can't always bring it back. There might be a huge gap. Sometimes, you know, that are never seen again. One-offs. You know, literally, that time they were on, that was it, because we are dealing in real gemstones. 450 carats of your multicolour agate, and they're medium nuggets, ranging from 15 by 9 millimetres to 20 by 12 millimetres. Please don't miss out again on them, because you could be waiting another 2 years. Nobody wants to wait till 2014 for a strand to make an appearance on Jewellery Maker. And we'd like to bring you new strands as well. You know, that's why I've got that beautiful beer quartz coming up. Something, if we're correct, you know, we've never seen on Jewellery Maker. Looks lovely with that second kit, doesn't it? If you pick out, this is what's so great about it. Pick out the purples for the second new kit. Pick out the blues for the first new kit. And then, quite frankly, it doesn't matter what you pick out for the third new kit, because the orange greens would look lovely. That's all I'm saying. Keep you in suspenders for a little bit longer. Yeah. It's going to be a steal. The only thing that's wrong with today is we're spoilt for choice. We're spoilt for choice. But we can't miss out on it. It's a need. I have to have this. It is a necessity. $8.95. And with that black tourmaline, think about the sensational pieces it could make. That black tourmaline was the same price, wasn't it? $8.95 on the bottom of your screen there. 400. So can you see that? That's your black tourmaline code and price there at the bottom of the screen. And then this one here is your agate code. So we're putting them both up there so you can get both. So when you ring through to our customer service centre, you can actually say, actually, I'd like both of those. I'd like to have both of those in my store. I don't blame you. Beautiful, stylish, and have to have them, simple as. Because they're so versatile. Lovely, you know, we've had a lot of, who was the lady? There was a lovely 16-year-old from Merseyside yesterday on the Wall of Fame. Does anyone remember her name? Because we've had a Stella in this week, we've had Mia, and then we had that lovely young girl, 16, from Merseyside, who read out our Wall of Fame, and she was like, she'd seen a Stella and Mia watching, she thought it was great that the young girls or guys, boys, you know, were getting involved, and I just thought of these because to work with as well, fun colours. So for our younger generation, beautiful. Let's all get involved in the jewellery making. Let's get our nieces. You know, is it your favourite niece? Are you godmother to her? Is it her birthday coming up and you always like to send her something because you're the godmother? You know, why not get a couple of strands and, or, you know, a nice kit coming up as well? Get her into the jewellery making. We could start with this agate strand. You could get just some stretchy elastic, you know, we send out our free DVD on our booklet. This is the first. If you're a regular, you know, buying for somebody new, just say to the call centre, actually, could you bob in my order the DVD for beginners and the free booklet, because this is a present for somebody new that I'm introducing to Jewellery Maker. Absolutely free. $8.95. Alrighty, I don't want you to go anywhere because there's so much to see on the show. I've got a brand new kit with that amazing, coveted blue mystic quartz right up after this.
This coming Sunday, Jewellery Maker will be featuring our latest range of lac beads. These resin beads are handcrafted in our workshop in India. Each lac bead is finished in a unique way and created to add a new dimension to your bespoke jewellery designs. Lac beads on Jewellery Maker.
Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury black spinel and rainbow moonstone project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the design in you.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka water slide transfers. These transfers are sure to enhance your silver and polymer clay designs. Each pack contains an extensive collection of images from Art Deco to symbols and nature print. These easy-to-use sheets will come with full instructions and tips for use. They are a great way to embellish all of your creations. Use alongside our border moulds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Hi, welcome back. It's our first new kit of the day and it is beautiful, beautiful. And I say that because of the blue faceted quartz. You've seen it in that ring I've been wearing. It's just gorgeous. Feast your eyes. Portofino, like the Italian Riviera, with those beautiful, beautiful boots and sitting by there and that blue water with the crest of the waves rising and the Italian sun and your red wine. Oh, Portofino. You've got this beautiful blue quartz, the 10mm faceted rounds. You know what the drawback is here? Obviously sport for choice, but also limited. I wish I had double the stock, I really do. Let's just treat and feast our eyes and gaze lovingly at one of the most beautiful strands on the planet. Brand new, great way to start, new buyers. Here is a kit. Everybody said it yesterday. Jacqueline, Dawn, Tracy. They're all saying, you know, find something you like a kit that really attracts you, and, you know, jump on in, have a play. It's got in a kit, we put everything that you need, new jewellery makers, the strands, the silver, the findings. In this case, it's gold-plated findings. Now look at that, look at the glow. Look at this. This is the most beautiful strand on the planet. It really is. Mystic blue quartz. Can you see that beautiful light of purple and green and azure blue with violet undertones? That's just one in that pretty pyrite ring on a stretch sheet. That is so easy to make, and we've given you this. I love this shape of the pyrite because it really looks like there's gold in them there hills. Looks like I've been foraging for gold nuggets with me, what you call it? What you call those things? Me pan. I've been panhandling for gold. What you call them? That's what you call them, a pan, don't you? You're just looking at me laughing. We've also got, oh my goodness, they're going like hotcakes. Lapis lazuli. If you love this kit, all I can say is dial, 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 because we're almost down to 50% of the stock. I wish I had double the quantities. Look at the lapis twists. The gold pyrite in the lapis lazuli, picked up by the gold nuggets that I've been panhandling for in the field, not the fields, in the river. I literally panhandled these by hand. No, I didn't. I'm teasing. And they're actually pyrite, but don't they look beautiful? Look at this limited stock. We haven't even got onto the gold-plated findings because we've got the most beautiful strand on the planet sitting in amongst the Portofino kit. Do you love this kit? Are you new to Jewellery Maker and sit at home thinking, I love it. Wait till you see the jewellery that Alison has made. You'll wish you got it if it's not in stock. Nobody wants to be caller number 101. Sorry, all the stock has gone. Ah! Nobody wants to be that person, so call now. We've got good availability still. Free phone number, Alison, it's flying out, honey.
I thought it would.
Free DVD and a booklet. New buyers, if this is the one that takes your fancy. Yeah, let's see that gold plated. And we've matched the gold beading wire as well. 3 pairs of shepherd hooks. You've got your bolt, yeah, you've got your gold-plated silver bolt ring clasps with the jump rings. You've got your gold-plated head pins and your gold-plated silver crimp beads. Just so you know, it is gold plating on silver. It is not gold plating on a base metal. This is silver findings with the gold plating, 50 metres of the gold-coloured beading thread, the elastic, and the gift bags. I know, it's just divine. Look at this, look at this. Beautifulness, beautifulness. Oh, stop with the beautifulness. How fabulous. How fabulous is that piece of jewellery? I mean, we've made a real statement piece. We've got to be quick, Alison. It's just gone, it's just gone. Look at this, can we see, can we at least look at the jewellery? She's got such a hard work. It might inspire the beautiful jewellery makers. Look at this bracelet and ring set. How pretty. How pretty. And then, oh, hello. I love Alison's earrings. Has it sold out in the live show? Check again in an hour. And I say that because web buyers, no disrespect, sometimes forget to check out, or cards don't go through, or they change their mind. So well done if you were quick enough. Thank you for trusting me on this. Keep checking in an hour just in case, because you'd be surprised. Sometimes Karen and I come back tomorrow and we say to ourselves, oh, sure, there was 1 left or 2 left. So
There won't be. If there's 1 left, I'm having it tonight.
Exactly. You and I are nabbing that. There's no way there's going to be any of these left. I am predicting, but it's all, you know, do have a look in an hour just in case. Remember to check out you beautiful Websters. Shall we see a technique anyway? New buyers, you see, this is what it's all about. You can see how this fantastic leapt on because of the most beautiful gemstones in it. Alison?
When I first did the necklace, which is what we're going to talk through, I actually made it without the bottom section.
Oh,
that's kind of the triangle, so I kind of added that on at the end.
This little bit here.
Because I thought it just, I wanted something that was a bit of a wow, and it needed that extra impact on the end. But actually, you could just, it's just a weave, so, you know, we can start from that point there and then work up. And anybody who thinks, oh, I'm quite new to this kind of looks a little bit complicated. It's simple beading and nothing else. And
this is nice for our new buyers out there, although they might not have got this kit. I've got 2 of the new kits coming up. Yeah. And it's nice to see the techniques.
Absolutely. So these are nice because they kind of got a little bit of shape, so they lend themselves very nicely to forming that that sort of triangle look. Because I mean, even if you put them quite together, you could end up with something almost that looked like a solid pendant of lapis, couldn't you, if you just threaded them together?
I love the twist on them because I'm just looking here and look at the amount of gold on that pyrite. Just the way it catches.
Really just to catch it.
Yeah, it's actually here. So if I just turn that for you there, Chris. I don't know if you can see that, honey, but there's so much gold because the surface is twisted, and isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, you just catch that.
Yeah, you
shimmer,
just that shimmer in your design. Oh,
lovely.
Beautifulness, beautifulness. That's all I'm saying.
So if we start off, we've just got quite a long piece of thread. It would probably be longer to do the whole necklace. and onto there, I've just put 1 of the lapis and 2 of the quartz. And then on either side of that, just do another piece of lapis. So we're just effectively making a triangle. And then to finish it off at the top, we just take 1 and we cross what I call cross thread. So we put 1 way, and then we take the other thread and thread it through the other way. So on the DVD and online, you'll find techniques called a weave, and this is following a little bit of a similar technique to form sort of what is effectively a long pendant, really. And you can just pull that nice and tight, and you've got your first little triangle there.
Already, doesn't that look beautiful?
Yeah, and you're just sort of keeping a little bit of tension on. And then from there, and I know I say this every time I have nuggets, but I always try to leave them.
I think we mentioned it yesterday. Leave it
on the strand. It just makes it so much easier.
It's a quicker way, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Because they're all irregular shapes. You're looking for a hole in each one that isn't its central. It's just wherever it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, and this is what makes it a little bit more time consuming.
To
You've got the patience, great, but
so I'm just going to put probably I think I put 5 or 6 on either side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
5. And we'll just do the same on the other side. And then what have I got at the top of that? Another quartz.
Yeah.
It's about 10 days since I made this.
No,
so
it's
I'm
the
thinking,
same for all of our designers.
What did I do
just have to remind yourself.
And it is those little things, like when I made it, I thought, oh, that doesn't look quite as detailed as I wanted it to do. And I thought, how can I add a bit on the bottom? I could have snipped it all and started again. Yeah. I just threaded the triangle and then kept threading the wire back through, the thread back through.
Yeah.
And it's tight enough that it would just hold it there. So then we take the other quartz and we're just sort of building up the layers, and literally all that we're doing all the way up that long pendant part is exactly the same. So we're doing one section and then we cross thread it back through again. Simple, and pull it nice and tight. There we go. And you can see I'm not quite happy with how that is there tension wise, so you can move it around and play with it a little bit, pull it nice and tight, and that looks better there, a bit more finished.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Finished off. And then the next section is
back to the lapis again.
Yep.
And then we're doing 2 lapis and 2 mystics, aren't we?
Yep.
Yes.
So
if I just show you, so we're moving into this part of the necklace now.
Lapis, mystic, and lapis.
They create such lovely shapes. So the way you've used 3 and then the 4 and
yeah, and actually kind of it was only when I looked at them there that I thought, yeah, you've got a bit of a triangle on one edge, so actually you could use them even more distinctively, you know, to make sure they were all pointing in the same direction. I probably wasn't as clever as that when I was kind of, oh, this is exciting, let's put these together. I did open this kit and do a reel.
Wow, I know, it's that beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got such cracking kits today, and they're all so different.
And when kind of 4, well, like 6 things arrive together, you're like, and now I want to do this one first, and I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to start something else because I'm going to come back to that one.
Yeah, the excitement takes over you.
Yeah.
It must be quite daunting, you know, when you've got so much to think, how can I be so creative with all the different kits? But do you find that the gems do the talking, or
yeah,
how do
I think that they do all of the time. And of course, when you're at home, you mix things up, don't you? So you think, yeah, I love that, but I would put that strand with that strand, or that with something else that I've got, you know, or the black that we've got there,
you know,
that would have worked lovely with this as well. And you kind of start to pull things together. So effectively, that's the start of your pendant finished there. And then all I did from there was basic threading. So I just did. I think I did 1 pyrite on either side, and then the mystic.
Beautiful.
Oops.
Tell you
and
what,
then
Al,
took it up.
Do you want to share what's left over?
Should we split it?
Yeah. We'll just create a diversion when Karen's not looking, and whatever's left. Nice little pair of earrings.
You love your earrings.
I just love those mystic blue quartz. They're so beautiful.
They would
the
look fab, like those ones.
Oh yeah, the ones that are going like hotcakes. She's selling these, you know.
Yeah.
They rang her up and said, "Can I have another 10 pairs?" This is out the 2nd new kit of the day. How beautiful are they?
That's just.
I was like a magpie, straight for it, wasn't I? Right, great black tourmaline there. Beautiful with this kit. Would you join me, Sweet Pea, for this week's Wall of Fame?
Absolutely.
And let's look at some of your designs. Welcome. So this is your Wall of Fame, whereby it's a competition, and we simply you send in your entry. We don't judge it. We just attribute to a little raffle ticket, as it were. It gets pulled out every Wednesday to win either as the runner-up £50 worth of Jewellery Maker credit or £100 worth of Jewellery Maker credit. And every Wednesday we do the prize draw, and all we ask you to do is send in your designs and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you've made. And this is from Audrey in Birmingham. She says it's a necklace, bracelet and earring set made from orange calcite and pearl wheels, all from Jewellery Maker. Beautiful set there, Audrey, and good luck for Wednesday's prize draw, number 347.
And this entry is number 349, and And here's my entry made from 2 scoops of gemstones. When I first got them, I didn't think I could do anything with them. So I made lots of beady beads, strung with them and then wired with them, and I'm really pleased with the result. Sits on the neck like a collar, hugs and kisses from Barbara. And I got a scoop. And I was a bit like that. I thought, oh yeah, well there's 2 of that stone. I could pair them up and make earrings, and 2 of those. And actually with wire work or the bracelets where you don't need an awful lot of beads, they're fantastic. Absolutely fantastic and a real bargain. So that's from Barbara 349. Well done.
I know I'm going elsewhere, but I can't. This really just made me howl. I can't wait to show this one. I just turned around and it just caught my eye. I can't wait to do that one. Anyway, sorry, on to the next. This is great display by the way. This is number 348. This is Michelle Stafford from Essex, and it's a mixture of gems from the shell, the dyed jade, and one of my favourite, the hematite. So shiny. Michelle Stafford from Essex, I hope you got our 3-strand pack early. You know, the hematite and the quartz and the fluorite, because if you like hematite, you'd love that. Number 348. Good luck, Michelle.
And this is number 350, and it's from Morag in Lowestoft, and it's her 2nd time on the Wall of Fame, using black onyx faceted twisted ovals from the Sometime in Place kit. God, that was a tongue twister. Okay. And silver pearls from the 3-strand kit. I started making jewellery in November last year for family and friends in time for Christmas, and I think that's absolutely gorgeous, Morag. There you go. It
is absolutely stunning. Rightio, more to read out later, including him. We've had a lovely text. Yes, I mentioned the texts today. It's 60777 if you start your text messaging to JM Studio. And it's lovely to hear from you, especially if you want Alison to help you with anything or a technique, or you're just having a big shout out and saying hi. Please send us in your text if you'd like to know who's out there and hear from you. This is Tracy in Dorset. Good morning, Tracy. And she says, good morning, Fee and Alison. Great to see Alison. Seems ages since you've been on. I know, we were discussing it this morning, Alison. She says, love the designs from the lapis kit. Real luxury, but also, she says, we'll try later. Hugs from sunny Dorset. Tracy, I'm so sorry you might have missed out, but do try in an hour. We've got 2 more beautiful kits, haven't we? And I know we were discussing, when's the last time we saw Alison? And Alison said it's a month ago, Fee, because she hadn't been on the new set. And it was with me. And I was like, never. It was a couple of weeks ago. She's like, it's a month. I can't believe it. But it's just because we enjoy her company so much. $8.95. It's just flown by since the last time. So they are the black tourmalines. Tracy and Sunny Dorset, don't miss out on those because they go with everything today. And it's beautiful tourmaline, beautiful. All right, Manager Special coming up. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
This coming Sunday, Jewellery Maker will be featuring our latest range of lac beads. These resin beads are handcrafted in our workshop in India. Each lac bead is finished in a unique way and created to add a new dimension to your bespoke jewellery designs. Lac beads on Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Okay, that's the tortoise shell. Tortoise shell. Come on now, what are we talking about? That's coming tomorrow. It's shell. Torca. There's no tortoise. Torca. Sounds like Orca the whale. Anyway, it's coming tomorrow. So I'll hopefully get the name right by then. Right, our manager special. I'm going to say straight away, because people did miss out, including lovely Tracy, but she's going to try in an hour, so fingers crossed. I've only got, was it 69? Did you 69 of this beautiful high-end strand that we've never ever seen as a gem entity on Jewellery Maker. It is an exclusive, and again, only a handful of times have seen on our sister channel. It is the quartz family. You're probably thinking, why is it not called citrine? Well, it's all to do with what colours the gemstone. You know, iron is what gives quartz that citrine classification. This is called beer quartz because of the colour. You know, think of the nectar gold, the amber gold in that cool, crisp, chilled pint, basically. Or the champagne effervescence of a lovely honeydew gold. The absolute outstanding quality of this is just beautiful. Look at that, everybody. You can see, can you see at home the extent of the clarity? Can you see how beautiful those drops are in the light? They are absolutely flawless, and you can see they slightly graduate in size. We're starting to get, oh my word, I mean, I'm thinking of Alison's earrings, just 2 of these dropped. In fact, now this is the truth, earlier on in the week I was on our sister channel Jewellery Maker. We had a lovely pair of blue topaz earrings which I sold again because I saw them again. They were, and I'm going to pick one about the size because that's too big. They were about this size each. Okay, can you see this one here? That's about the size. Yeah, they're about that size each. And they were set with a little, you see how they're drilled through the top, a little bit of the gold wire, as it were, but it would have been gold, and a gold post stud. Now they were, if I'm not mistaken, $39.95 for that pair of earrings. 2 little beautiful topazes. And I know there was the gold in them, so, you know, they were beautiful, and for my money, they were well worth that. I'd point it out just in case of what you're making at home, you know, your own. I mean, you can separate these. The drops allowed such lovely waterfall cascades and elegance. I find the pear drop to be the most, I mean, just look at that if it were a pendant. And then they just hang so beautifully, and you've got a lot there. Look at the way they're sitting together. Look at that facet. How do you use the drops, Alison, in your designs?
They do naturally just lend themselves to earrings, don't they? The simplest of earrings. But they do bunch together really nicely, just as they are there as well.
Exactly. To make, sorry, go on.
You know, one strand, if you just pinch a couple off, you've got a pair of earrings and a bracelet.
Haven't you? Just, oh yeah, hanging from that lovely chain, or a few just draped down together because they fall over each other beautifully as well. Yep. I mean, that,
just a few,
that would be a sumptuous bracelet, wouldn't it? But you'd actually want to separate them so you can see the beauty even more.
Or a few little silver sort of beads in between, just to sort of make them ping.
Oh, sounds beautiful. It is, this is gorgeous. I picked it up, I said to Karen, like she didn't know. Look at the quality of this, Kaz, this morning. You know, she was rolling the black tourmaline, and I'm picking up the beer quartz going, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Now, 25 of you have agreed with me because there's 44 remaining already. Now, this is a high-end quartz. If you want my grading, I'm giving this the AAA. It is that good. It is that clean. It is that flawless. The beauty is in that gentle honey gold colour. How beautiful. Can you see the jewellery? Can you imagine the jewellery you're going to make now? Can you see the glow, the warmth? We like using the tassels as well. Nothing is wasted in our jewellery, you know, create a little tassel drop. Alison said they fall beautifully together. So if you had a little nugget, say at the bottom of a lovely chain, you know, that would be beautiful as well. Under 40 now remaining. So please, please, please act quick. We had people miss out on the Portofino kit. I don't want you to miss out again on something as beautiful as this. You think they look beautiful on screen? Wait till you see them in the flesh. I've got less than 40 now. So 30 have literally gone. Well done to you. This, again, it's going to be a little bit more because of, you know, the quality of what I'm holding and that beauty. But it's still, you know, if you want to go halves with a friend, you know, me and Alison would split this between us. It's still going to be great. It's just, get this home. 30-day money-back guarantee. See the beauty. Less than 30 now. Oh. And now I think about just 2 of those. I'm not saying, there's got to be at least 40 on this strand, at least. There's more than that, if you don't mind me saying so. But I'm not going to buy those for £1 each. That's less than that. I mean, just even if you've just made like a little, you know, you could bunch a few, just a little tassel ring. I mean, just look at those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I don't know. I can't. I'll be here forever. 30, 40, 50. There's got to be over 50 gems at least. There's more than that if you want to sit down and count them on this strand. I'm doing my guesstimates again. How beautiful. Low stock though, low in stock, but big on quality. Big on quality. Less than 20 now. Good luck, everybody. Just sumptuous. Oh, they're beautiful, Alison. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, hello? Is that... Oh, I thought it was Jasper. Klaxon. I'm expecting a showstopper, you see. I don't know what it is. I'm not party to what it is. I get a bit worried in case it's something random that I've never seen before and don't know anything about it. But anyway, what is it, darling? Mega Mix. Oh, I says to Kim this morning, I picked up these, Kim, didn't I? I said, these are a bit gorge. Oh, hello, low stock. Doesn't surprise me. Look at these. I love, love, love these. Do you? Think of extra little wood magic pieces that I'm going to do tomorrow. Look at those. Oh my word, ridiculous. Paintbrush Jasper open rectangles, 25 by 35 millimeters. They are lush. Look at this. That looks like the horizon of a city. Look at that. Look at the prints. Look how different they are. So utterly, no wonder they've flown out like hotcakes. So beautiful. I'd love to see this in your jewellery. Those mauve burgundies as well. Lovely and rich. Look how different they all are. It's gorgeous. And there's the shape. Let's hold them up to the neckline. Amazing price coming your way as well. They're so dynamic. Look at that, how big they are. $12.95. They've literally flown out like hotcakes. 11 left. Must act quickly. Must act quickly on that. Oh, we need more of those. Never mind selling out. Good luck, everybody. Fuchsia agate, faceted big uns. Look at this. Look at the size of these whoppers. Ooh. Don't need to adjust your glasses on these. Look at those. Ah, I like that one there. Oh my, and I felt the weight as I picked it up. 1,733 carats. And look how all individual they are. You've got approximating 8 on the strand. Each one a wonderful, I mean, let me just hold them up. But you might have 9, but it will pertain to 1,733 carats. 13 remaining. Look at that, how different they all are. Quick as you can. Don't want you to miss out. To miss out twice is just heartbreaking, isn't it? Got a kit. Rightio. This is called Connoisseur. Ooh, loveliness. So remember, in a kit, you've got everything you need to get started, new jewellery makers. This could be your kit. Oh my heavens, look at this. Look at that. Can you see that schiller at home, everybody? Can you see the labradorite faceted small slab? Oh my word, this is, look at the peacock. Look at that for labradorite with that labradorescence. The blues and the golds, the quality is tremendous. It doesn't matter which one I pick. I don't want you to think, you know, the chicanery going on and I'm just picking one. Look at that. That is just Bobby Dazzler. Oh my word. Then we've got the brown Chinese jade carved rounds and the well, 360 carats, and then the 12 to 16 millimeter rounds. These are beautiful, those carved, that glyptography. And then I've actually got the other strand as well. So 560 carats. And then the cream Chinese jade. Beautiful. And then you've got your findings and your monofilament and your beading thread. So there's all your silver findings. How many left? Too busy admiring the beauty, I'm sorry. 22, I should be paying attention. 22 left. Plus, you know, we don't get to have a little second dip into, you know, kits as gorgeous as this, not with labradorite of that kind of quality in this kit. And you've got your free DVD and you've got your booklet. Remember what everybody said yesterday, or if you weren't watching and you're new to us, you see the strands that you like, a kit that you like, get it. That's the way to get started. We'll enable you further with our free DVD and our booklet. It's a free phone number. You can track your order. My sister was had some wood. I'm obsessed with wood today. Had some wood delivered yesterday. They told her she'd have to just wait in from 8 till 6 from a well-known store. I mean, who can wait in? You're at work, and you might just have to pop out. So anyway, the point being, you can actually track your order. We'll give you a delivery time within an hour of the delivery. So you can in the whole day. If that's not convenient, you can text us back on that number that we text you the delivery time to. You know, have your mobile ready. If you don't have a mobile, you can email us. You can email us, or rather we email you so you track your order because you get your order number. And yeah, we really want to make it easy and accessible to join in with us here at Jewellery Maker. So speak to the call centre now, ring the free phone number. Has this purple shockwave of beautiful colour just really caught your eye? Are you then astounded by that wonderful purple imperial jasper and those large nugget shapes? And then, of course, our pretty purple Chinese jade. This is Glad Rags. Look at those pendants, or however you see them in your designs. So it's a free phone number. Give us a call. Remember, all the regulars purchasing with us today were once new like you. They'd never perhaps bought from Jewellery Maker. They trusted us. They rang the free phone number. They spoke to the customer service centre. They said, I'd like this Glad Rags jewellery kit. Here's my mobile number. And they got their customer ID and their tracking order number. And then maybe they texted us back and said, you know, actually, I'd like it on this day instead at this time, as long as it's within 7 days of the predicted delivery date. Or then they saw another strand on today's show and added to their order, like the black tourmaline strand. That goes with everything. 15 of these left now. Let's get that price in. And we'll see more techniques from Alison later on about how to make the jewellery with those silver. And every day we have a guest on to show you how to make the jewellery, to literally use the findings. Yeah. So every day you can dip in and see new techniques. We've got tutorials on the website as well. Well done. Well done you. Now, this is a separate piece. This is my beautiful, backed by popular demand, is it, darling? Just a very special. Oh, I'll tell you what, in the Chosen by You section, Alison's got a few of these. Well, this gemstone in a different cut, and the necklace is amazing. We all and gasped at the beauty, and it was because of the white quartz. Not just her design, obviously, but the quality and the beauty of the white quartz. And, oh, hello, Kim. You will be not buying, I'm predicting here, you won't be buying crystal or glass ever again when you see the beauty of white quartz like this. Again, just cast your eye along those gemstones. Do you see any inclusions? Can you see the faceting and the workmanship that's gone into cutting these white quartzes? Can you see how flawless they are in their beauty? They're sizable, aren't they? 14 by 10 millimetre. Look at that sparkle there. If you imagine them with that black, oh my word, we've just got a little bit of heaven going on here. The black tourmaline and the white quartz, the magic that could happen together there with those two. Have a little look. The magic I foresee in the jewellery with those two together. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. So we've got absolute, astounding clarity on our white quartz. I mean, real, sparkling, beautiful inner brilliance. The light enters that gemstone and is not lost or stopped by flaws. Flaws stop light reflecting back to your eye, as you know. So faceted beautifully, so the light can ping, 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 ping around that crystal quartz, and then whew, back to the eye. And all of that bright, starry brilliance is captured on your wrist or in those earrings or in that bracelet or that necklace. And they're so pure. If you were using your coloured beading wire, then, you know, you're going to see the colour imbued throughout it. Oh, look at it with the second kit, how it transcends the lavender zoisite. We're very close to that tanzanite family. I keep saying that. I know we officially can't call it that, but you know your onions. Look at that, beautiful. 250 carats. Actually, the white quartz will look perfect with the first kit, the second and the third. It's just, again, it's like your black tourmaline. Seamless, seamless. Beautiful. This is a steal. It really is. It's going quickly. It's going like hotcakes. And again, it's only a fee guesstimate, so don't hold me to it. But you know, there's got to be at least 30 gems on there. That's my guesstimate, at least. Maybe, well, over 25, but about 25 gemstones there, I'm guessing. Please don't think this price point is reflective of the value of the worth of this strand, because it is that ridiculous. You know your gems, they have to be precious, they have to be rare, they have to be beautiful and durable before they even can be classed as a gem. So they have that semi-precious rarity to even get the classification of being a gemstone, and you know your quartzes. So this does not reflect the value of the worth. $9.95. Under £10. It's almost unheard of, isn't it? $9.95. Under £10. I just say it again because I almost can't believe it myself. Beautiful brilliance, beautiful quality, beautiful clarity. Just a little bit of gorgeousness. Alrighty. Hope you've got that code written down so that you don't miss out. In fact, just very briefly, 3 new strands coming up today, and the white quartz just brings that other element, you know, like I did with the black tourmaline. Let's introduce it for you in this. It's a 3-strand pack, and look how the white quartz is perfect and brings something else to the party there. Yeah. So well worth dipping in there for your white quartz. Okie dokie. Cornucopia. A cornucopia of colour and unusual shaped gemstones. We're having a lovely sunny day, aren't we, with our colours today. You remember that first early bird special? Do you remember the 3-strand pack of the fluorite, the hematite, and, hello there, that lovely quartz? You have the same thought I am, how the blues and the pinks would look great. There's that 3-strand pack at the bottom of your screen. It was the coloured quartz you see, and it was hematite and fluorite. Yeah, that was a bargain. Actually, you remember the nuggets as well? They look at these, look at these. Do you remember those back again after 2 years? Those lovely big nuggets of the coloured agate. I think that was something ridiculous like $8.95. They would look good with this, but let's have a look at the gemstones, what you are getting in the kit. Everything you need to get you started, basically. These are amazing. My ocean faceted Jasper graduated nuggets ranging from 11 to 33 millimeters. Wow. It's like a paisley mosaic dream, isn't it? Aren't they beautiful? Look at them, and they're graduated. Huh? Beautiful, absolutely dynamic, I think is the word. Look at those colours, look at the range. 800 carats. Then we've got garnet, oh my word. For your lush red wine gems, nothing can be more beautiful in the world, I think, than that gem of friendship. January's birthstone, your beautiful garnets. They're a real day stone. They're a gemstone to see in the daylight. Certain gems are night stones, evening stones, like your kunzites and your glowing, phosphorescing gemstones like your paraibas. But your garnets are day stones. Why? Because they look the most beautiful in that daytime, because then you really see the wine-rich reds. Then we've got our quartzite, our Chinese jade 6mm blue rounds. It's a real pretty dusty denim blue, isn't it? It's not a navy blue or a sky blue. There's a little bit of there. It's a denim blue, isn't it? So these are your 3 strands. So we've got, remember what the regular said? So for new buyers who are thinking, well, I'm loving the gemstones, I'm feeling inspiration. I know I can learn more from Alison later on. Do you know what? I'm going to get a kit right now. I'm going to ring that free phone number and speak to the call centre. Let's show you the silver, because you get, this is where the earrings differ. Sometimes it's the shepherd hooks, but actually here we get the earring posts with the butterfly backs, 2 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings, so for your fastenings on your bracelets and your necklaces, you'll recognise those, 10 of the ball head pins, and 10 of the silver crimp beads, plus the beading thread, the elastic and the gift bags. Cornucopia, a colourful rainbow of pattern and colour. Look at that one, that's beautiful. They're all so different. Them and gazing at them and finding something else, you know, to match up with them. $24.95 for 1,115 carats. Under 20, but I'm limited in stock. Limited in stock. So pretty. Look at that. Look at that one. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dusty denim blue jade, ocean faceted jasper, and red garnets. Actually, if you put in the code into the... Oh, hello, hello. I can see behind me, showstopper. We have a showstopper. Oh, hello, it's you. Alison's got it today. What are you bringing me? What are you bringing me?
I'm bringing you some
citrine
and amethyst.
Yes.
That.
How beautiful indeed. Thank you very
There you
much.
are.
I don't always get a showstopper. I've only had one before, and I don't know what it's going to be until it's presented to me. So, but now I know it's going to be something gorgeous. This is fabulous. And the reason I say this is straight away, second new kit of the day, perfect. But also, did you miss out on the Aquamarine yesterday? Those rondelles, those amazing rondelles. Well, here we're almost coming close to that beautiful rarity of Aquamarine, that combining of the lemon citrine and the amethyst growing together, and it's so rare. It needs, you know, obviously the price reflects that. And this is, if you like, I don't want to say substitute, it's just having both. They're not melting in together necessarily. You've got your citrine and your amethyst together. 150 carats, look at those. Look at the sparkle, they've got such a lovely energy. The warmth of those citrines. Did you like the beer quartz and just think, well, I'd like it in a different shape? Well, this is your citrine and your amethyst. So if you like, if you love the beauty of Aquamarine, it's almost like exploring that, isn't it? 8mm. And again, lovely faceted rounds, which is why it caught my eye, and I thought, you know what, the second new kit of the day, Ladies of the Night or something, I can't remember what it's called. Lovely Night, having a lady, what's it called? Secret Lady. That sounds like something, Ladies of the Night. Sorry about that, everybody. Yup. Limited availability. Oh yeah. Looks beautiful. There we go. This is what I'm rattling on about. Secret Ladies, sorry. The second new kit of the day. Amethyst and citrine. In fact, I'm just going to put this on Ollie, because quite frankly, I would just restrand this. It's that beautiful. So for every 3 amethysts, you get a gorgeous gold citrine. That's how the strand is split up. How pretty. Do you know what? I wouldn't have automatically thought, this is the truth now, of putting purple and yellow together. Do you think they go together, don't they? They're just a lucky accident in the fact that you've got both of those in the strand, but do you think that looks beautiful at home? Do you think that works? Seeing the gold and the purple together? So I've sort of got my goldy top on. Mind you, I've sort of got the maroon t-shirt underneath, so I was kind of going along those lines. But I wouldn't have automatically thought, and yet they're the same family, so they're bound to go, aren't they? Nature knows best. We should just follow her. amethyst and citrine. Beautiful quality, lovely faceting. Two of your most precious gemstones, November and February's birthstones. Two of your most recognisable precious, semi-precious gemstones. And it's going to be so affordable because we know our ametrine obviously is, you know, very, well, I don't want to say very high. The price reflects the rarity and the scarcity. So here is having, if you like, the best worlds with a little bit more affordability. There you go. Showstoppers, right, Al? £17.45. I mean, you know, by the time you've sourced the citrine and the amethyst, you know, we go to Brazil, we go to Africa, we go worldwide, India, Asia for our gemstones. By the time you've faceted and look at the grading of them, really pretty, really beautiful. I mean, again, I looked at these earrings that Alison's made out of the second new kit today. And say if you just had a few of the amethysts and your gold, some little gold, rose gold findings, and she's used actually, we'll talk more about this in a bit, but Alison sells these for under £10, and she's just been asked to make another 10 pairs. They're going like hotcakes. So I'm just thinking, if you do make your jewellery sell, you know, if you've got all that amethyst and that citrine, it goes a long way, especially if you've got some extra findings. And it looks, don't you think it looks, do you think it looks pretty? I think it does with that rose copper. We'll look at a bit of gizmo work later on with Alison. Getting low in stock though. Getting low in stock. So even if you're new, you don't forget that free tutorial and that DVD with your first order. Okay, I need to put the earring back in again now. Taking off my beautiful earring. Hurry, hurry, hurry. While there is stock availability, I just don't want you to miss out because it has happened this morning already with our cornucopia, and the beer quartz flew out as well. Okay, I've been talking all morning about Alison's designs. I want to steal both chosens by you. Kim and I have a plot. She's going to have one, I'm going to have the other one. And we'll just say it got lost in the post. Kim, yeah, that's the plan? No, this is chosen by you, our next section, and I just hope the ladies watching, because it's beautiful. Alrighty, I'm sorry I don't have the email in front of me. I dare say it's been filed in the office, but we know it's Lynn B.
B, yeah.
Lynn B. Okay, we absolutely love your choices, and well, have a little look at the designs. We did see the earrings earlier. Do you remember those lovely pearl earrings? Because we mentioned the pearl box. Did you get that pearl box, by the way, honey?
I did, yes.
Oh, good, good. And that with the fluorite there. But let me ask you to, oh, I mean, just look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
I really enjoyed working with everything, actually. It's a real pleasure to make something for somebody, but it's that real mystery of it as well. So I hope Lynn really likes, you know, it's hard to guess what people's styles are, I think.
And this is the peach moonstone. How beautiful
and that
is
is
that?
beautiful.
Oh,
yeah, absolutely beautiful.
A real high-end strand, isn't it? That shiller of moonbeam light.
It just, it catches the light everywhere, doesn't it?
It doesn't matter where you roll them. Big, aren't they, Alison? I mean, you've put 4 in that necklace.
Yeah.
In that taupe necklace. You've also placed another 4 in a pair of earrings and another 3. So you've barely touched the strand, have you? In that.
That's right. No, not at all.
Now this used to be as low as £59.95.
Oh yeah, this was. I was thinking, was this not in this one? Yes, it was. I was trying to work out where I'd used things at. I wasn't sure if that was in with the other.
Because we have the peach moonstone. Beautiful choice, Lynn B. Beautiful choice. So it's actually not going to be that price that we have seen previously. I am low in stock, but it's the quality, isn't it? You don't have to use many.
No, it's divine. I've used that on a challenge before, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's breathtaking. They just melt. They're so beautiful on the eye, and the shiller is just, you know, the moonbeams catch it. Really top grade, and that has to reflect in the price. And you know, you are getting a lot of gems there. Like I said, you used 4, 7, and another 4. You've used 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the 11 of the strand that Alison has used. And look how more there is left. So she's used 11. That's the 11 there between my fingers. Look how much more there is still left in the strand. Gosh.
I think it's one of those stones. I mean, obviously you could rethread that as a necklace, but I think it is such high quality that it is nice to separate them and kind of use other stones to highlight it rather than just kind of bead it, you know.
And that heart pendant, you said you've had for ages,
Yeah,
$7.95 at the bottom of the screen there.
I've had that for ages. I bent it round and thought, could I make a ring out of it? No, and then I bent it back. And I've tried to hang it on a beaded necklace so it hung on an angle, but it didn't kind of sit right. And this, when it came, I thought, right, I've got to use this for Lynn. How can I use it so it looks really, really nice? And it just seemed to work. I did have a little pendant on the bottom at first with some sandstone. It is sandstone, isn't it?
The moonstone, yeah.
Moonstone hanging down. But it didn't look right. It didn't look like it needed it, so I took that off. And that was just simple with the gizmo, you know.
Yeah,
really simple.
We'll look at that
and just
technique
making
with
a
you
couple
later.
of loops, but it's just very simple.
So beautiful.
Yeah. And I just made a little clasp at the
Oh
back.
yes, let's see that.
There were some clasps in the findings kit. There were toggle clasps and things, but of course I think when you're using the gizmo, it does look better with a nice clasp on the back.
Yeah, that is fabulous, Alison. Now we've got the onyx rondelles. Onyx rondelles. I haven't got many of those in stock right now, but we've got the code on the screen. It's at the bottom of your screen there. But what I would say is, okay, if you miss out on those, we have got the black tourmaline, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that looks so nice
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the rounds would be a similar sort of size to the tourmaline. I think that would really kind of, the faceting on the tourmaline would really set that off.
So if we look at these earrings, you just picked 2 of the little peach pearls out of the multicoloured pearl strand. I think I had these yesterday. They're beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen them this week. I separated the colours out a little bit, so I used a couple in the earrings here, and then and then a couple
the white
scattered
ones
through
in
the necklace
as
well. Yeah.
With the purple as well, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, lovely.
and in the bracelet as well. So I just tried to kind of mix them up a little bit. And there was one of the chains with, you know, the pearl chains that are already the links that are already done. There was one of those. So some of these in the centre are some of those pearls.
Oh.
And the same on the back of this little bracelet there. That's kind of the chain.
Now those pearls are so perfect. I think were previously, Alison, £22.45. I mean, there may have been other prices as well, but let's just get down to what price we're going to see today. Because when we look at that close-up, you can really see they're as close to perfection.
They're really round, yeah, absolutely.
I know we can't class them as absolutely perfectly symmetry-wise, but they're as good as you get, aren't they?
Off. They're not going. Nobody's going to notice unless they're very, very close to your neck.
Exactly, because your eye just naturally rounds them up anyway. Look at that, $7.99. I know. Exactly. Oh, yes, let me show you this, because they look so pretty. And I hadn't seen this until you did the design.
No, I've not seen those
Aren't they
before.
lovely? Now, these are
lovely.
the teardrop findings. Sorry, forgive me. You get... Oh, $6.79. 2 pairs. So that's obviously 4 separate ones. So now, wouldn't they look lovely, Alison, with a little mystic quartz, that blue mystic quartz just dropping down.
Lovely. When I first saw those, actually, and the 3-strand of fluorite, I was going to do a single strand coming down. I'll just pinch it. Sorry, I'm yapping. A single strand coming down, and then using those to just hang the 3. Can I just borrow those 3 strands of fluorite?
Yes. The only reason I haven't picked those up is because we haven't got many in stock left. But
and I was just, it's just a different way to use these rather than just use them as earring findings. I was going to just sort of drape 3 off.
Like
and
a
then,
bib.
I don't know why, I decided I was going to make this, and by the time I came to make it, I made something else, but I was going to do it
in the way.
like that, so they would have hung off there.
Oh,
and then you could have just continued with a single strand. It's just a different way to use it.
So we can just stand that up. So you're making a 3-strand and then just hanging them off.
So it would have hung about like...
So you would have used the beading thread and crimped.
Yeah, threaded the 3
over.
on and then fastened them onto the bottom, and then just continued up with a single strand.
Lovely
to
idea.
make quite
So
a heavy
that's a different way
necklace.
of using
Yes,
them,
it's
isn't
just
it?
a different way. Yep.
Beautiful. I have got, were these using the other chosen by you?
They were in the other one.
Right, we'll show these in a moment when we do the second chosen by you because they're so beautiful. Actually, let me just show you them. I did mention white quartz earlier and I said Alison's got some in her design. So this is in the second chosen by you. So what? For some reason it's on my tray here. But I've got the bicones, but are they in there? You didn't get those. That's why I didn't pick them up.
No.
Yeah, all right, darling. Lynn B, beautiful, beautiful choice.
Hope you love it, Lynn.
Love it, it's absolutely divine, I really do. Oh, you're kidding me, really? I mean, that's in the second chosen by you, but we might as well flag it up. It's divine, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Wow.
I'd get it now while there's, availability before we come to the second chosen by you. All I'm going to say is you will see the design and think, yes, I have to have that. I have to have that. Get the code written down so that you've got it. Thank you, Alison. We've got our second chosen by you with that white quartz. Let's find out how you can enter chosen by you and maybe win yourself some beautiful jewellery designed by one of our gorgeous guests. And then, back by popular demand.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
Now, we had the Aquamarine on before in various different strands, and all I can say is they were selling out one after the other. They flew out like hotcakes, and I've only got low stock, and I say well done to those of you who got it, but if you missed out, here is an alternative. It's still our beautiful Aquamarine in the nugget shapes. They literally, I think everybody was thinking March, or maybe everybody's a huge lover of Aquamarine as much as I am, because I'm a March baby like Ollie. So you are a March baby, aren't you, darling? Yeah, and Mother's Day. Mother's Day's coming up. Mother's Day's earlier this year, isn't it? Because it was so late before. I think it was in April before. Is it the 18th? Well, it's the day after St. Patrick's Day. She'll be lucky if she gets anything a day after that. Do you know what I mean? She might get a can of well-known brand of Irish lager. Day after St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, that's just too cruel. Sorry, mothers, you're going to be abandoned worldwide. Beautiful Aquamarine, medium nuggets, 8 by 5 millimeters. So I tell you what, if we're all out on St. Patrick's Day, we need to start making our Aquamarine jewellery for her now. And for March babies, this is the cool sea breeze blues of nuggets of Aquamarine, aqua blue, and beautiful and instantly recognisable. When you're selling your jewellery, Alison, is it the well-known gems that people, or...
Yeah, people do recognise certain gems, but I also think people are just looking for a certain colour to go with an outfit, and that's why I kind of tried to keep this down a little bit.
Yes.
Because I think, you can go into high street stores, can't you, and pick things up
exactly.
that we know are just
something that
beads.
imitates it.
But, I think if people are thinking, I've got this outfit for tonight, a little pair of earrings, something just to go with it, sometimes it's just the colour, I think, as well.
And the blue of Aquamarine, is that a popular one?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And some of those stones that have been on recently, the rounds are absolutely fab.
I know. Yeah. And they weren't around for long. No. They literally did fly out. So it's good that I got this strand. What I don't want you to do is miss out, and especially, you know what's going to happen. We'll reach 1st of March, and there won't be any Aquamarine in the building. It's just the way it's Murphy's Law, isn't it? I'm not saying that is going to happen, but I'm predicting. Because whenever you are desperate for it or looking for it, that's when we don't have it. We saw that multicoloured, beautiful cracked agate strand. It's been 2 years. 2 years we've been waiting for that. So I just don't want you to miss out on your Aquamarine right now. Beautiful blues. This is actually it. This is all we have in stock right now. I think there's one other strand, but is it very limited in availability? Yeah. So there we go. Actually, it's on the website, isn't it? What's the other one, Honeybun? 60 carats. Yeah. Although it looks like, that looks like there's loads. All I can say is very limited. They're all low stock, which is why I'm not talking about it on the live show. So yes, you can see the strands on the web. that is because now when we might have, I'm talking single figures there, or, you know, so this is good availability for the live show for everybody to share in the beauty of our seafaring gem, the gem of the sailors, to provide them with a safe journey and on the high seas and appease the wrath of the god Poseidon. And hence it's supposed to ensure you have a safe journey. Beautiful, I can't promise that. It's nice though, nice to think about. Beautiful, the aquamarine, the marine blues, the aqua blues of the sky, and that beautiful precious beryl. Again, it's interesting, isn't it, the iron in your beryl, because beryls are pure white. It's iron which colours your aquamarine. It's iron which makes that beryl blue, as opposed to green, because then it's vanadium or chromium, and you'll know your emeralds. And in morganite, it's manganese. So they're all beryls are pure white, and then those earthy elements come in and change them into these beautiful precious gems. Limited stock from the off, one with the highest availability of stock though. Aquamarine, $9.95 straight down. Do we have a carat weight, please, darling? Do we have a carat weight? No. Do you know what? I think I did know it. I don't know if it's 40 carats or something like that. I think it might even be more. I think I might have known before, but I've forgotten, everybody. I do apologise. But you can feel that weight, you can feel that quality for yourself when you get it home. And do. And if you're not satisfied, you know, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. Yeah. $9.95. But hurry, 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 yes. You know that would look beautiful with your Portofino kit. There's no reason we can't mix it in with those pretty purple hues in our kit of the day. Purple and blue, lovely spring look. You know, we were talking about the trends and the pastel trends, the cupcake icing trends. I was talking about the designers on the catwalk. Who's that guy? Who's that guy, right, with the white hair, dark glasses? I mean, I'm talking uber famous. Uber famous. No, he's a fashion designer. No. No, it's not John Galliano. Name some famous fashion designers. I'm just thinking of what his trends were. And they had loads of the models on Ferris wheel, not Ferris wheel, a horse. What are those horses that go? I can't speak today. Huh? Carousel, yes. And they were all in these lovely pastel cupcake designs, like pinks and pastel blue and white. Oh. Look, you're no help today. You're not digging me out of this hole at all. What's his name? I can picture him. Is it not Lagerfeld? Karl Lagerfeld. Dark glasses, white hair. He's getting on a bit now. Very dapperly dressed. He's always in, you know, those magazines like Hello and OK. No, he's a fashion designer. It's not Andy Warhol, not a painter. Anyway, it'll come to me in about 4 hours. Could you text me in and put me out of my misery? Because nobody here is helping me with this one. Nobody. Blank faces saying she's off on one again. Don't know what she's talking about. And if I hear Andy Warhol once more. No. He's a fashion designer. This I'm trying to remember. Anyway, let's have, in a second, after this, while I just go throttle somebody, let's go and have my second new kit today. You see me wearing the bracelet and the earrings that can be made from it. We've already had, when are those gems going to be on? Right after this.
Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury Labradorite and Blue Topaz project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This coming Sunday, Jewellery Maker will be featuring our latest range of lac beads. These resin beads are handcrafted in our workshop in India. Each lac bead is finished in a unique way and created to add a new dimension to your bespoke jewellery designs. Lac beads on Jewellery Maker.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
We got to it, Karl Lagerfeld. We got there in the end. That's exactly. I think I did say him, but yeah, that was the dude I was thinking of. I can't even remember why I was talking about it now. But let's go for the moment we've been waiting for. Secret Ladies. Oh yeah, that's the second new kit today, and for me, it's got such beautiful, precious quality within it. Feast your eyes. We have faceted, almost lantern shape, jade, Chinese jade rondelles, 8 by 5 millimeters. We have the beautiful gem of vitality and energy, the zoisite, sometimes known as annulite. Often you get it in greens to browns to pinks to yellows to grey to colourless, but here we've got, woohoo, excitement. We've had a spillage. Here we've got lovely violet. Are you all right, darling? Oh, sweetheart. Here we've got lovely violet shades. And when you're moving into the violet shade, the purple shade of zoisite, you'll know its more infamous cousin, rare tanzanite. Now, that's not something we are qualifying this as, but if you don't mind me saying for my money, it's the same family, and we've got the lovely lavender purples. Beautiful, isn't it? And then we've got fluorite. So let's take you through them. Oh, the Secret Ladies! Trust Theodore to arrive at that moment. Theo, rather. Secret Ladies. The mention of Secret Ladies in his ear like a shot. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, yeah, he says. Fluorite rounds. Beautiful fluorite faceted 12mm rounds. We've got those beautiful Chinese jades, your quartzites and those lovely purples. We've got the lovely rondelles as well, 8 by 5 millimeters, 170 carats. I know. And then it may be the smallest, but it's the one that really caught my eye. 45 carats of the 4mm zoisite. That beautiful, beautiful gem, discovered in 1957 in Tanzania. You might have seen it ruby zoisite, or the green zoisites that we've sometimes had. But you'll know its more famous cousin, as I said. And look at these, because it can be from the greys to the whites to the purple and the lavenders, and that's what made me think of its sister, its cousin, tanzanite. So that is why it caught my eye, but we are classifying it, you know, we really want to be cautious about this, as, you know, your zoisite, so we're clear. But, you know, I know what my eyes tell me. Beautiful. I hope you agree. So 4 amazing strands. So remember, ladies, whether secret or not, new buyer for the first time, ringing up that free phone number, DVD on how to get started, a booklet on those top tips. You know, we'll have more, we'll share more with Alison in a bit as well. This could be a brand new hobby, a great gift idea for someone as well, you know. 4 strands. Most of our kits are, you know, 3 strands, aren't they? So our regulars are already jumping on the phone line. We've got a lot of precious beauty, a lot of precious, revered beauty in our kit here. It's like Ladies' Day at Ascot, thank you. On the money there. And then let's see the silver, because we know we've got our threading materials of monofilament, beading thread and elastic. Now we've got all the basic fundamentals, 925 silver there, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, 3 bolt ring clasps with the jump rings, 10 ball head pins and 10 silver crimp beads. Oh, sorry, can you hear me? My microphone's gone down the jumper. You okay? Don't know what happened there. I'm a bit knotted. Where on earth are we going to go for such precious beauty? Got some great jewellery made up by Alison. 4 amazing strands. Let's have a little look at it. And then we've also made up some jewellery with the strands, with some extras. And you can see how completely different the strands look with, you know, with or without the components, the extra components. High-end kit. There's that lovely bracelet simply made out of the Chinese jade, the rondelles and the larger lantern shapes. Then we've got the lovely pretty flower coming together of the fluorite and all its different tones of colour. And how those punctuated rondelles, those deeper, darker black currant rich purples, and the hint of the mint and the blue and the fluorite. The reason we didn't talk about the fluorite in the Chosen by You section is because that bundle, I think we were down to something like 6 or something. So here you've got a strand in the kit, so we know that's very popular. Using a pair of the shepherd hooks and a little bit of beading thread tassel. There's 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings in your kit. You can see 3 pairs of earrings, because what Alison can do, out of a head pin as she's done here, is make a shepherd's hook earring. It's a very simple technique. So if you want to make more, and then lovely simpleness there. And then what we've got here is a double strand of the beading thread, gemstones. So you've got a weave. Can you see how it comes together in one, opens out for 1 on either strand, comes together with the larger one, and that is it. It's using 2 pieces of the beading thread to create that look. I'm sure you'll agree it's beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of precious gem jewellery, silver jewellery made out of that kit. The zoisite with those lavender tendencies towards its famous cousin. That's all I see. And the fluorite. New today, our first new kit sold out at the live show. Good luck, Tracy, down there in sunny Dorset. $27.95. I mean, how pretty is the simplicity of that bracelet? How pretty is the beauty of it combined? Let me just put on that necklace. How pretty is that combined with the beauty of all the gems in the necklace? How beautiful does that look on? Bargain, absolute bargain. There's so much in this kit, so much precious beauty. I love that purple. Is just gorgeous. It's a real neon purple, isn't it? It's a real vivid saturation of colour. Lovely shapes in there as well. Different shapes. Right. We'll go and see Alison. We know we've given her some copper-coloured wire there and some large rose gold look lanterns. And I'm sure you'll agree just how amazing does this set look. How beautiful. You've seen me wear the bracelet for most of the morning actually, but look at the other one. Fabulous, that copper, that rose gold brings it to life, doesn't it?
It really does. And I think you were saying over there about the yellow with the purple. And the copper colour or the rose gold isn't something ordinarily myself I would have put with the purple, but it really does
oh
work.
My word, doesn't it?
It gives it a whole different look.
Isn't that beautiful? The mesh lanterns are at the bottom of the screen there.
They are fab. I've got those in silver at home. I absolutely love them.
They are just so striking, and that's your gizmo work, isn't it? Which we're going to have a little brief look at. So I was wearing the earrings. Now these are the ones that you said they are going like hotcakes. What do you think it is about them that people love?
I just think because they dangle and they're simple, and I do tend to use wire rather than head pins to make them, and then I know they're absolutely fastened tight. If somebody's really kind of dancing away, they're going to be fine. And I just think it's the movement and the length. You know, a lot of, you know, if you've got your hair up, they look nice. If you've got long hair, you can still see them. And
they're the cage beads that you use. There's actually, you get the $5.95 for 5. And aren't they pretty?
Yeah, they're really, really pretty. very delicate, like a filigree work.
This is lovely, Alison, the zoicides. How beautiful. So what have you done there, honey?
Well, that's just Rachel's gizmo technique. It's on the DVD.
Yeah.
And you thread, just like I've got these threaded onto the wire, onto the beaded thread.
Yeah.
You just thread them onto wire, and then with your gizmo, put your wire on, coil it a couple of times, and then very gently, very carefully, you're just winding these around the gizmo, so it makes sort of a tube bead, but it's got the beads on. I mean, you can make a much longer one. Obviously, I'd used a lot already in the necklace.
Yes.
But you can almost make a complete bracelet.
Yes.
From just that technique. I've made one in garnet rounds. That's almost the whole bracelet. And I just thought that's a different way to use them.
So what gauge is the wire going through those 4mm zoicides?
I think it was 0.8 that I was sent.
Oh, right,
because
okay.
I was sent some 10 metres of copper wire. So 10 metres of copper wire made all of the jewellery that's on there. One little spool of 10-metre wire. It goes a long way, doesn't it? Because there's a lot coiled on with the gizmo pieces.
Very much so.
Yeah. Really enjoyed
Alrighty.
it. Lovely kit.
Beautiful kit. And I've got some breaking news. There has been a good initial uptake, but we want more people on the phone. We want more people to experience the beauty of this kit rather than just me stand here and talk about it, and Alison. And also because people missed out on our first kit. I don't want you to miss out on this, and I want you to feel fair's fair and that you've had a bargain today with myself and Alison. And it's a beautiful kit, isn't it?
It is beautiful. Are these zoicide?
They're the fluorites.
Fluorites.
These are the
zoicides.
zoicides.
They're really
yeah,
fluorite.
I know.
I wasn't sure what they were when obviously when we were at home, we're not sure what sometimes you know. And I was thinking, are they quartz? A bit opaque, but they are absolutely gorgeous.
Pretty. So we're going to do something special so everyone can see how gorgeous they are and can emulate the jewellery like you've done. We're on the phone. So we're going to reduce. We're going to take money off. We're going to reduce the price. You can see this is a live show. We're responding to you. We're responding to the uptake. And it's as simple as this. We want more people on the phone. We want more people buying this kit. So how can we entice you further? Let's reduce it further. Simple as. Simple economics, isn't it? We want you to have it. We don't want you to miss out. Don't forget that lovely strand of the fluorite in there with its mints and its pearls. And then the lovely, lovely jade and the zoisite for me. So we've reduced the price so that, you know, you get it, so that we can entice you in further and that there's an even greater uptake on the phone lines. It's as simple as that. I'll be very honest. We did have a good uptake, but we want more, Alison.
There's 4 strands in that kit.
Exactly, Alison.
Yeah.
And that zoisite and the fluorite. 4 strands. 4 strands.
That would look lovely with that black tom. I was just looking
at
at
black tourmaline,
that black
I know, yeah. Let me just go and get that on, because you've suggested it. I'm going to grab me a cup of tea as well that lovely Kim's made me. There you go.
Because that's got the same sort of shimmer going on. I just saw it over there when you put those together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovely.
That's gorgeous. Look at those. That's the black tourmaline on the bottom of the screen. Alison's just, I mean, that's just, berry and, the black there. Beautiful, isn't it? A little wow and pow.
Wow.
It's going well. People are liking that reduction, Alison.
Yeah, we
are. And I'm
like
glad because 4 strands in a kit.
And your silver.
And your silver, yeah.
And if you've got a bit of wire at home, which a lot of people do now, you know, or you can
Could you just show me that technique? Have you got your gizmo handy? Just do a bit of that.
Let me think where I've got it.
Where do we put it? Have I just put you on the spot now?
With the actual gizmo itself.
Well, I just wanted to see you doing it, just to show people how easy it is.
Yeah, no problem.
This is what we keep talking about. And we have our DVD, Gizmo Wire Work Basics. I think I talked about that earlier. But this is what it is. And you get one of our large, I think we had the blue copper wire 0.8 earlier. That was $17.95 when we showed you that first kit, Portofino. So this is the technique that Alison has used on the necklace and the bracelet. And 100 meters can really give that elegant look and a lot of beauty.
I know a lot of people, you can just use this in your hand. I know Rachel says she winds it in the car and things when she's a passenger. I must admit, I need to have it kind of fixed onto a worktop, and I tend to have my reel of wire on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And it just rolls. Well, then it just rolls around. You're not kind of thinking, oh, is it on my knee or is it here? But literally, all that you do is take some wire. Obviously, once you get more better at it, you can use a shop bit you're just securing the end, because if you don't secure the end, you'll coil and it'll just go nowhere. So just make sure you've got it really nice and a nice fit on the end. You've got the 2 holes there, so you've got the smaller mandrel and the larger mandrel. So this is the larger size one, which I would use for the thicker parts of the bracelet and the necklace. And then the smaller mandrel I used for the beady coil in the centre of the bracelet. And literally, it's as simple as everybody has their own technique, but I'm just holding the wire towards myself, so it's away from the camera there, and you're just putting a little bit of tension on, and you're just coiling.
Now, do we have the gizmos on the web? Did you say, Karen? Yes. Yeah. And they're on the website as well. $5.95, I think they are.
I think it's the best sort of £5
you've had to spend, quite frankly. Yeah, there you go, on the website. I mean, if you're ringing up and ordering the kit and you're not online, then please feel free to let the call centre know, because they'll know. They can just find the gizmo for you and get the code. So, and add it to your order.
And as you're coming along, it'll naturally just ping out of that hole, and that's when you're finished, really. And I think the main thing is then you would snip off the ends, and also at that point there, I always snip that off.
Yeah, tidy end.
And then get your flat nose pliers.
Ah, that's a good tip.
And give it a little
Wondered
nip.
how you finished it. And it just nips it in and tightens it
because
there.
you don't want it to be catching on anybody's wrist or on clothes or anything like that.
You've very cleverly placed a gem either end of it as well.
Yeah,
well, just leave it.
I think they look nice on the, I mean, that's a really, really simple catch. The one that I did on the Chosen by You was a lot more detailed than that. But it's just that little bit of detail, isn't it, on the end? But it's really simple, and the thing is, this is pennies per metre.
Yeah.
So if you make a mistake, you've not spent a lot of money either. That's
It's a £5.
Yeah.
But you can see the effect is just dazzling, isn't it? Just you can see the difference in how a few extras can transform a kit, can't they?
Yeah. No, I'm wanting to kind of play with it a bit more and try and get a bit sort of more sculptural with the shapes that I'm using and things like that with it, you know. But you can see that's still quite fixed there, and then I do have some 1mm wire at home, and I tend to use that as the core, and then you can kind of manipulate the shape a little bit more. It gives you a bit more structure, but it's really simple to do.
Thank you, darling. I kind of changed your gem station there. I hope you don't mind.
Not at
but
all.
I said you were gizmoing earlier, and I kind of thought, well, it'd be nice to see, wouldn't it, if anybody's not tried that technique.
And it's a bit of fun. It's something you can do. You know, if you're looking for something to get the kids involved with, it's a little bit of fun. Yeah, sit there and wind that for 10 minutes for me, champion.
Yeah, but it's just a bit easier than going around your knitting needle. But we've still got time to have a little look at something.
Let's have a look at that. Yeah. So, and those clamps, you just get those from well-known DIY places.
They're just handy, like you've done, just to
you're
not holding with the one hand. And then
it just secures it, and you've got that freedom. So we're going to have a look at the necklace there, which is I mean, obviously I didn't use any wire or anything in that. I just, when I'd finished, I had a lot of gemstones left, and I thought, well, actually, the shape of these would fit quite nicely with doing that technique, which I think Louise showed on her the first time. So what I've done there, I've already put a jump ring on and a crimp bead and a length of the smaller beads, and then this is where we'll go, what did I do on there? Yeah, so then what I did was I've put one of the fluorite on, and then one more of these. So what I'm doing is making like a quadrant weave with one of the small and three of the large, and that's effectively all that it is, but it's a really good effect. So we'll go through the small bead first, and then just literally fly through your 3 larger ones. These are lovely, aren't they? Lovely, rich colour. And on one of the strands, I did have an odd darker one, which you can easily pick out to use as a centrepiece for something else, you know?
Yeah, because sometimes they have that variant, just because they're real gemstones. Exactly.
So literally, you're taking those 4 beads you've just threaded on, and then just cross-threading back through that first smaller one there. And you want to keep that bead up there, and sort of you're aiming to get this quite taut to get the shape, and you'll see that it just goes into that little, and they sit well together. Can you see that on the camera there?
Yes,
They do
darling,
sort of sit nicely, don't they, in that little loop. You can do. I've done this with round, you know, the sort of 8 or 10 mil round before, works really nicely. And then
I was intrigued because, if I'm honest, I thought there was 2 strands going on, and you kind of veered off with another one, but it's actually all just the one.
No, it's all just on one.
Yeah.
So the same thing. I've put one of those on, and one of the smaller ones, and then another one of these sets.
It's nice, isn't it? Because what I'm loving, Alison, is the fact that if you are a beginner, you can just thread it on anyway. But then this loop, you know, to get a little bit more fancy with it, is very simple.
I really don't think, sort of 2 years on, I'd do anything that I think is a complicated technique. I think it's all simple beading. I like to have the TV on, recline a bit, a little tray on my knee.
I like the sound of your house.
Yeah, chill.
Chill.
That's what I did all morning yesterday. I just chilled, had Jewellery Maker on.
Is your mum chilled, Anira? Yeah, I'm getting the yeah. Yeah, she's very chilled. That's very relaxing anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And then that's it. And you can see how the shape. I think I've put 7 on there.
7.
You could have 5. If you were a little bit short of beads, you could put 5 on.
Beautiful.
And you just
Alison.
continue along.
Another fluorite.
Yeah.
Another little one, and then
How
3
simple
of
is
the.
that? You couldn't get any easier. And this probably would work nicely with illusion thread as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. It would give it a little bit more movement where that's kind of more fixed. It would be a little bit softer, it would drape maybe a little bit differently, but it's simple as that. And then when you get to the other end, obviously you're just working your way back up.
Repeating.
Put your catch on your crimp bead, thread back through.
And
Onto
away
your
you
uncle.
go. Fabulous, thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Already down to double figures. People are liking the reduction on the price.
It's a lovely kit.
Yeah, thank you. We'll come and see you in a bit, darling. So get involved. I'm going to take this cup of tea. Did you get a cup of tea?
I think so, yeah.
Lovely. I'm going to, it's the best part of the day, cup of tea. I'm going to come back over here and we're going to have another quick look. I'm so pleased that you've joined us. We've had more people on the line. We did reduce it. It's a live show. We're responding to the uptake. For our money, there wasn't enough people on that line and we wanted more of them to go today. So, and also we want you to get started. I want everyone to be encouraged. You know, Alison's on the Facebook. I'm on the Facebook. We have a Facebook family under the Jewellery Maker mantle, as well as our website, where people share ideas, share their creativity, share if they've got a problem working on a certain technique. And there's loads of people out there ready to help you and help you get started. So say you're sitting at home right now, you've ordered this kit, and next week you're sitting there and you think to yourself, I don't remember what to do. I can't remember what Alison showed me. You could bob on our Facebook family page. You could bob on our website for the tutorials. You could just stick your DVD that we give you for free in the DVD player. Watch the repeats on our YouTube. You can actually, what we'll do is we'll get Alison's designs uploaded. So as long as you've got your code, which you probably have attached to your little bag, you put that into the website and it'll show you Alison's designs. So you can be inspired further and they'll say, well, simply start, have a play, somebody said yesterday. Get one of those trays, $1.95 that we sell, or the foam mat if you've got a bit of foam, and just take the gems off the strand and start positioning them. Start positioning, just have a play, maybe draw some sketches. $24.95. Let's have a quick look at what we're getting. 170 carats of the lovely faceted 8x5 rondelles and the powerful packing punch of that beautiful Chinese jade of the lantern shapes, 490 carats. Then the beautiful lavender tones of the zoisite, the 4mm, 45 carats. Got my eye on that strand. And then 390 carats, sorry, of the multicolor fluorite 12mm faceted rounds. Moment is in that kit with your bead and thread and your elastic, as is all the fundamentals of your silvers. And this, I've even, look at me, I haven't even taken the bracelet off. So even without the extras that we discussed with Alison, you know, the wire work and the lanterns, we've got all of this out of one kit, reduced to $24.95 in the live show. And you know what? You could add, for my money, I'd add that lovely. Where's it gone? Have I left it with Alison? My lovely black tourmaline strand. She'll pass it to me. You're a beautiful woman. Thank you, darling. Lovely black tourmaline strand would have made the 4-strand kit go even further. Everything goes with this black tourmaline. This black tourmaline was, what was it? $8.95. You think I'd remember by now? It's ridiculous. The brain has almost shunted it out of my mind because I'm just like so befuddled by the price. Okay, I'm going to ask the lovely Alison. She never gets time to do anything because I'm always like saying, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you come over here? We're going to go to the Wall of Fame. Are we doing him? I am dying to do him.
He needs
Coming up. Every time I turn around, it's making me howl. Who is it? Kathy and Leeds. I can't wait to get to him.
He looks so happy to be wearing that necklace.
Yay! Right, who have you got? That would match what you're wearing.
Good. Yeah, we've got number 335, and it's a take on Natalia Coleman's wire bauble necklace.
Oh.
There we go. And it's from Stella in Manchester with love. There we go. It's absolutely fab. Yeah,
That is, can I say, that is a vision.
Yeah.
That is an absolute vision.
Well done.
Very,
335.
very, very
yeah.
stylish, I think is the word. 337, this is Jackie in Kingham, Oxham. She says it's her first try using silver wire. It's my favourite necklace so far, but I'm making so many now that it's hard to have a favourite. She says I've got to slow down as I'm running out of storage boxes for the finished items. Love watching. She says I often have to go to the website to watch the repeats. It's always good. Hope you like the entry. Jackie, we love it. And you are number 337.
And this is number 336, and it's from Catherine, and she says it's my first attempt at jewellery making using Jasper and Howlite from the China doll kit. Well done, Catherine.
I remember that
Having
kit.
a go, and it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
I'm absolutely addicted now. I brought a couple of kits and some new strands, and I'm going to watch the live show Saturday and Sunday. Hello.
Hello.
And for some hints and tips. I love all the presenters. They are crazy, laugh out loud, and thanks for bringing this great craft into my
Well,
life.
there you go. It's our pleasure. So, Catherine Yule, hello. Hope you're watching this Saturday, Sunday. And good luck for Wednesday's prize draw. I meant to say, Jackie, as well, love your nail varnish in that shot. Love your nail varnish. Like a hematite silver. It's beautiful. This is number 338. And again, lovely, bold design. This is from Jax in Mexborough in South Yorkshire. And she says, loving the show, think all the team are great, very informative and make for a very interesting and enjoyable show. I've been very happy with all of my orders and your gems are a fantastic price. I've been making jewellery for many years now using Gemstone, so I know good quality when I see it, and I'm more than happy to shout about how good your gems are. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame using banded agate from Jewellery Maker and some Amazonite from her own stash. Thank you for making my days TV viewing so enjoyable. Well, Jax, that's nice. That's a lovely message to hear about the quality of our gemstones and the fact that, you know, that's what you found and you know your gems. So that's really nice. Thank you for that. Number 338. So brilliant. Have we had any more texts? Because I've mentioned the texts, have I? 60777. Can't wait to do in. That setting is my all-time favourite. We need more stuffed animals. Well, not real stuffed animals, but more stuffed animals on the show, don't we, for displays? Because that's made my day, that has. Who's this text from, darling? Judy. Hi, Judy. Judy in Suffolk. Morning, Fee and Alison. Finally got a camera so I can enter the Wall of Fame soon. Mom's ordered the pearls. Think I've got every colour. Can't wait to make. For the pearls, obviously. Have a good day. Bye from a very tired Becky in Ipswich. Oh, so Becky in Ipswich. Who's Judy? I'm confused.
I want to know why
Are we
she's
using
tired.
Mum's
What you been
phone?
up to?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We were having a few sherbets last night. Like myself. It was my sister's birthday. But I was a good girl. Came home early. Who's this from? Susan. Andrew and Susan. Oh, hello. Andrew and Susan in Staffordshire. Hi, girls. Is it a glam sat or what? No one told me. You're making Andy swoon. Lot of love. Missed you, Alice. I was thinking the other day we hadn't seen you for a while. Love Sue and Andy in Biddulph. I know that part of the world. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Been there. I think I must have been doing a show. We're making them swoon. It's all the beautiful glam jewellery, isn't it? And the glamour girls, of course.
Wait till we get to the next chosen by you.
OMG. I've still, do you know what? Look at all I've got still to do, Alison. I haven't even touched on all of that loveliness
Get
down
your
there.
cards ready.
Exactly, exactly. Right. Coming up next, we're going to have a moment, glug of tea, and then... Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. That was very specific.
Including me.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury black spinel and rainbow moonstone project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
This coming Sunday, Jewellery Maker will be featuring our latest range of lac beads. These resin beads are handcrafted in our workshop in India. Each lac bead is finished in a unique way and created to add a new dimension to your bespoke jewellery items. Lac beads on Jewellery Maker.
I think Jewellery Maker, I think it's fantastic. It covers all aspects of your journey on the road of jewellery making, from beginning to intermediate to more advanced. I think it's ideal for beginners particularly as well, because everything is in the kit there for you, from your crimp beads to your gemstones to your every finding that you need to actually make a set of jewellery.
Alrighty. Can you see my earrings, Theo? These are made out of that beautiful black tourmaline. She's been with that blue wire. How fab are they? How beautiful are those earrings, everyone? They're making me sing. They're so beautiful. That's just using 6 and then a little bit of cheeky little wire work. Aren't they catching the light beautifully? Hasn't she done a beautiful pair of earrings? Oh, there's the graphics for that black tourmaline champion. I'm about to do some Mystic Carnelian, but I just want to, you see, you could get that black tourmaline. Look at this 3-strand pack coming up. The reason I think of it is because you can create your own kits here with such Jewellery Maker, of course. Now look at that with that new 3-strand pack coming up. Isn't that beautiful? That's your black tourmaline you just got. And then this 3-strand pack. And hello, who's this coming along right now? Mystic Carnelian. Haven't we got a little bit of heaven going on here together? I think so. I think so. So let's do the Mystic Carnelian. We've already got our black tourmaline. That 3-strand pack is coming up. You had the Mystic Blue in the... Sorry, I almost wanted to call it porcupine. What was it called again? No. Portofino, not the porcupine kit. Portofino kit. Yes. Do you remember the Mystic Blue? And it flew out. Well, you saw the Mystic metallic coating on the surface of those gems. That's what you've got on the Carnelian. And the smaller it is, obviously, the harder it is to facet. Invariably, this is why sometimes our smaller beady beads are little 2mm. You think, well, how come that's more expensive? Well, the hand faceting becomes harder, does it? The faceting becomes harder the smaller it gets. And here, you've got a very precious gem, our gorgeous Carnelian. And look at the wonderful tonality we've got, from the darker orange reds to the ambers to the golds. It's just the mystic coating on your real gemstones is just one of the prettiest discoveries, I think. I see it, it's almost like your moonlight topaz that I see on our sister channel. I just go gaga for it, if I'm honest. So pretty. Now, we've got a great deal for you. I'll bring you that 3-strand pack very soon. Think about the lovely, ooh, I've just had a thought. Did you get the early bird special? Oh my OMG. I know it's literally less than 10 of those left now, but with that, there's, with the Mystic Carnelian, that is just, we've just started together a fabulous kit. They look fun. If you got that this morning at 9:05, and well done for watching, please promise me you'll get the Mystic. Alison, what do you reckon? Don't they look heavenly
Oh,
together?
yeah.
Nothing, just can't get any better.
No.
That is just,
Absolutely
trust me. Trust me on this. This is where it's
Yeah,
at.
because it picks up the oranges in the first strand.
Isn't it? And with that mystic, they are beautiful together. When you unwrap that parcel from the DPD man and you see those two together, you'll be so glad you came in right now for that mystic carnelian. Because A, it's beautiful in its own right. It can stand alone, let's face it. I don't need to put it with anything. But boy, with that early bird special, oh, what a buzz. Ooh, or in between, you could just hang from it a few of those lovely, perfect brillet beer quartzes. Oh, it's such an inspired strand. Look at the moonlight light. Oh, starlight. That's what it looks like, starlight, rainbows dancing on the surface. $95 carats, 6mm faceted rounds. And if you think it looks beautiful on screen now, believe you and me, get it home. 30-day money-back guarantee. It is jaw-droppingly beautiful. I'm going to put it with one of the strands. Third new kit of the day. Look at that. Look at those. I think, hello, you're beautiful. Hello there. Do you look good or what? That looks so beautiful together. I love this colour. Love it with gold. That's why I'm wearing it. That's why I'm wearing it today. Our third new kit of the day, still to come with an extra cheeky surprise. Carnelian. Beautiful, ethereal, magical. Whoa, bonkers. That's what that is. So don't deny yourself. You've got the early bird special, or if you're thinking of that 3-strand pack coming up, $7.95. Great with our third kit. Sensational. Sensational. It's so sparkling. It's so pretty. You know, almost I almost don't have the prowess to describe the beauty because it's so pretty on the eye. It never quite translates, and this is no criticism to my director or Theo, my cameraman. It never quite translates as well on camera as it does in the flesh. And I ask my guest designers and any guests I have with me on the Sunday sofa, you know, when, you know, have you seen the Mystic? I mean, and they all say, do you know what? Get it home. It's even more beautiful. It's even more beautiful when you're standing here. You're doing what I'm doing now, and you'll be able to do this in a few days' time. I've got a lovely kit that is predominantly monochromatic coming up, and anything like this would lift it beautifully, because, you know, the blackness and then the brightness. $7.95. Promise me if you got the early bird special, you'll get this. Promise, promise, promise me, because you will see the heavenly combo that there is between that and the early bird special, or that and your black tourmaline. It's just idyllic. So pretty, so pretty. Too pretty for its own good, quite frankly. Now, the black tourmaline. I've said it goes with everything, as does the white quartz. Let's get both of those extras that we've already shown on today's live show and pop it in this kit. And you see how much they are, how versatile they are and how beautiful they are. Look at that. Ooh. How fabulous, because they've got that lovely flawlessness and that lovely luster. So let's take them away and show you what's going on in the kit itself. We've got these big, well, how many sides have we got? Octagons, are they? They're like 3, 6, yeah, 8-sided octagons, 35 by 25mm. Very distinctive. It looks like the ink has just run on the page, doesn't it? And you get that little fuzziness, and then some are very strongly delineated. It looks like branches in the forest. Ooh. And there's some lovely mauves. Actually, there's some of this colour in there, isn't there? Can you see that in that one there? Yeah, we've got this third new kit coming up today, but there's these lovely burgundy mauves in there as well. So this is a very unusual strand, a handsome looking strand, if you don't mind me saying so. Black vein Jasper puffy octagons, 520 carats. So don't forget what I'm showing you now, new jewellery makers out there, and our regulars are fabulous. You never cease to amaze me with your designs. I'm always amazed by your creativity, regulars. Don't forget, everything you need is in this kit. And by us putting together a kit, we really make it cost effective. You've seen the price of our individual strands, which are very affordable. We've just talked about the lovely lady there saying the gem quality, Jack's saying that the gem quality is just fabulous. She's, you know, happy to shout about it. We've got this lovely frosted 12mm plain rounds as well, which is why the plain loves the lovely matte finish. I thought looked great with the faceted tourmalines, which are rarer still, I hasten to add. And then our 50 carats of our Mexican Jasper, the mottled pattern of the black and the white, and don't they look striking next to our agate 4mm rounds. So collectively 950 carats, all of my silver, because you know we're putting together everything you need to get started, plus your monofilament, your threading materials that Alison has talked about today, the elastic just to make, you can see the bracelet on my wrist is a simple stretchy. Alison will show us how to do that as well later. Large and small gift bag. So if you want to make something, if your mom loves I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't love the black and the white, you know, in terms of a black dress or a black suit. It's a very it's monochromatic. That black and that white has always been fabulous. So if you want to make your mom something for Mother's Day, if you want to be inspired by our tutorials, our free DVD that you get, new buyers, you know, or just look through our website for the designs, or you know, go on our Facebook page to see everybody else's designs. Be inspired by Alison later again. Oh, she's making something beautiful over there. 21.95, 950 carats. And I'm starting with double figures because I'm actually showing you a kit here that has aired previously. The Black Dazzler. Personally, I'd have called it the Bobby Dazzler. The Bobby Dazzler. But it's the Black Dazzler. Not too happy with that spelling, if you don't mind me saying so. I think you'll find it's ER on the end. Dazzler. Is it trying to be street? It's gone over my head. I'm just like, all I can see is a big spelling mistake. All right, Grandma, hush up. I know. Here we go. Ooh, we found something else to go with it. I say, look at this beautifulness. Shabba. Look at this. Onyx. Ooh. Our black magic world. And rondelles. Yesterday, Tina said rondelles were her favourite shape to work with. What's your favourite shape, Alison? Do you have a favourite shape?
Not really.
You don't think I have? No.
I quite like odd shaped things.
Odd shapes?
Yeah, that you've got to think, what can I do with that?
Fair enough. We all have our favourites. Like colours, we all have our favourites. Now this is rich black ebony onyx, and the rondelles are like a little flattened round, a fat disc, aren't they? And then faceted, so we get all of that. Can you see the way it's sparkling in the light? There's a lot of onyx. If you if you made yourself a little trilogy ring, just 3 of those across the finger. This is a really meaty, ample strand. And again, look at the luster. Look at it dance in the light here in the studios. Imagine, you know, it's a real twinkler. That's a beautiful gem. I always think evening. You know, we were talking about garnets for a day stone. I always think onyx. Well, when it's faceted, because I've got so much onyx in sort of silver jewellery at home. I just love it. I think it's very contemporary. It's got that edge. And very glamorous when you're out, because if it's faceted, you get this pretty, pretty luster. In fact, I saw one of my friends out there last night. She had her black onyx silver ring on. I just thought, that looks lovely on. Really catches the eye, really catches the light. In fact, would look great in that Black Dazzler kit that you got for $21.95. Hope you didn't miss out on that, because I was already at double figures. Can I elope with all of your jewellery, please, Alison? Because it's simply divine. The white quartz, don't forget. The white quartz would look magic with it. I mean, you'd have some very glamorous evening. Or, do you remember coming up, because we kind of just briefly touched on it, it was in the Chosen by You section, my white bells. That was, oh my, give over. How about that for a bit of flapper jewellery? That's all we need to do, don't do anything else. Or you could alternate them. So beautiful, it's unbelievable. £12.95 for that white quartz, sparkling with such beautiful, beautiful inner integrity and brilliance. And then your black onyx. Goodness me, just too beautiful for words. It's almost against the law. It's so beautiful. It's almost against the law that it's so beautiful. Should be arrested. I'm going to arrest both of these strands right now, make a citizen's arrest and say, this is ridiculous. What are we doing with the price? £12.95 for your lovely white quartz at the bottom of your screen right now. But let's bring you the black onyx. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. That would look so nice for that 3-strand pack. Coming up. £9.95 for your black onyx. £9.95. Think of that 3-strand pack I've got coming up as well. You could put it with it. Again, lovely bit of another kit we've created together. It's really whether you like the black tourmaline in the rounds or the onyx. I don't understand, and this is the truth here, given that our tourmaline is rarer, why that is less than that. £8.95, £9.95. Doesn't make any sense. But they're both beautiful. It's probably to do, actually that requires more faceting, but again, I would have thought that would have been more, but there you go. Bonkers prices here at Jewellery Maker. Don't even understand them myself. Just great value at the end of the day. And it's really a choice. You know, Tina probably now would go for the rondelles, and maybe Alison might pick the rounds. It's really what you like. Maybe you're getting both because they're great staples in your jewellery box. It's all a matter of preference, but you've got two very different gems there, onyx and then tourmaline. Great, lovely. Let's get that code up, yeah. What incredible double pair of strands there for under £20. Let's go and see Alison because she's just finished. I just saw her making it. The most beautiful, beautiful piece. And catch up on the challenge because I'm wearing the earrings actually. We gave Alison the pearl box as well, didn't we? Because she said, well, I challenged her something flapperish, and she said, she looked at some images on the net, and she says, it's all pearls, Fee, it's all pearls. I said, no. I'll show you that pearl bead box. It was under £20, and you got 6 gorgeous strands of the purple, the pink, 3 were pastel-y, and 3 were very more sort of edgy neon metallics. Have we got it on the little spinny doodah? Because half my box is gone. That's the whole point. There you go. So we gave this as a little live extra on the show to Alison. 6 strands of those beautiful pearls. Can you believe it? Under £20. Alison, it's a vision.
We wanted flapper, we've got flapper.
You flapped your way well into making a gorgeous design. Look at that.
So this is a bit of a twist on the long pearl with a knot, sort of flapper style.
There's your pearls out of that box. And then you've also got that lovely, because we gave you as well, the 3-strand pack that absolutely flew out with the agates, didn't we?
That's right, yeah.
So you got there, that's the bottom of the screen, all 3 for £11.95. And it had this strand of, well, let me show you the 3 gems because we've taken it apart now. But it had those lovely blues. The purples are the one that we can see in the bottom there. Those lovely blues, strand of the lovely blue. And then these lovely odd-shaped, irregular agates as well. I think there's only about 20 of those left now, but still good to give us a dial and not miss out. So they were beautiful. I love this integration of this. That purple with the black is beautiful,
yeah,
isn't it?
It is. And those silver pearls are...
Look at those. And then you've used
really
one of your
give it a
lanterns
wow.
again. We
Yeah.
do them in 3 different sizes. You've got Mommy bear, Daddy bear, and Baby bear there, haven't you? There they are. They're so affordable. And look on the website, they're like £2.95. You get maybe 10 of the small, or 8 of the big, or 5 of the bigger. You know, they're all different quantities, but they're so striking in designs. This is beautiful. And there's your black tourmaline. And then the pearls, and then those purple agates. And then, of course, you've seen me wear the earrings to match. The 0.8. We gave Alison the 0.8 beading, well, sorry, copper blue wire, as it were. And she does some lovely wire work with those. They look great with a pair of jeans.
I made a load of coils to get started, but I've not...
Oh, right.
I've made one
Oh, yes,
bracelet
sorry,
with
the
one
bracelet.
coil. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, darling.
And then
sorry.
I'm going to make some more
Did a bit of wire
coily
wrapping.
bits. Yeah.
There we go. Isn't that pretty? Love that pink with that blue.
It's with the blue, actually.
And that was the technique we looked at earlier, so it's very effective in your bracelets. What can you show us, honey? What can you do?
Do you want to have a look at the earrings? Or obviously the necklace was just sort of some threading through.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't mind, honey. Shall I take one off so we can have a closer look? Because what you've done is... Oh, I love these.
So I've just started at the bottom with a simple spiral, which the spiral technique's on the... I think it's on the tutorials online.
Well, we can watch you now.
Yep. All you do to make the spiral is literally take your round nose forceps and make...
Pliers. Forceps. She's a midwife. She used to be a midwife. Years and years and
God,
years.
I've not done it for 5 years. I'm still
forceps.
talking about forceps.
I think we're having a delivery.
Forceps delivery, blimey.
Never left you, see. That's just going back habitual, isn't it?
Yeah. So you literally put the pliers right on the end of the wire and coil it around, make sort of a really neat small loop. Got me giggling to myself in my head now. And I usually kind of curl it back around a little bit so you don't get a flat edge, because what you don't want is a flat bit on your spiral. And then take the flat nose, I'm trying not to say
Your
forceps now, and just put that on and give it a little nip. And you're just using the pliers, and I use my fingers, I think most people probably do, to just nip it and turn it. Can you pick that up on camera?
Yes,
it's a little bit difficult
we can
to
see it happening as you speak.
I mean, the only thing is I'm nipping it. I know people have said put a little bit of masking tape on your pliers because it can take the coating off.
Yes, yeah.
And you're just nipping that around. I won't continue on too much, but you can see that's making a nice, really tight spiral there. And then to harden it, give it a really nice nip together, and that stops that from springing apart as your jewellery's. And then what I do when I'm doing the earrings is I put that on and I just put my thumbnail there and give it a little gentle bend, because you don't want a big crease in it, you just want a gentle sort of bend at the bottom. And then I'll snip a bit of this off because I won't need it all. All that you do to work up from there, I think I used one of the small...
Such a pretty bright blue, aren't they?
This blue wire would go with so many coloured stones, and I just put... I tend to work in threes for the earrings. These look best in a set of 3.
That's right. You did those lovely wood earrings that I made off with. I'll be honest, they were so beautiful. That was the end of those.
I mean, for people who don't like a long dangly earring, you could just make one.
Yes, exactly.
We
don't always
like
have
a short
to have
one. You don't always have to have 3.
No.
And literally, the technique that you're then going to use.
This is why I'm intrigued in this little bit here.
Yeah, it's just making the wrapped loop, like you would with a head pin, but. You know, I said earlier, I like the security of it, knowing that it's all tightly fastened up, it's not going to come apart, and you know that it's okay. So all that I do is I'm holding the pliers there, and I bend the wire away from myself, and then
I just need your hands, honey. So sorry, just to come into shot a little bit more so we can see that. Sorry, darling.
No, you're fine.
Let's have a little look, because this is lovely.
So I've put the wire on, the pliers in, bend the wire away, and then I'm going to move my hand up, just rotate it round, and then I'm bend it to myself, and that gives you your loop.
I think this is on the DVD as well.
It is. It's really simple to do, and then you're going to give it a couple of wraps.
Yeah.
So that's secure.
And then you snip.
And then you snip.
And then you're starting again.
Yeah. And all that you would do is make sure you take your flat nose pliers and give that a nice nip there.
Yes. So again, you don't have the pokey edge.
Yeah, that it's all finished off nicely. So that's your loop. And if you were just making one pair of earrings, that's ready to go there.
Really pretty.
Yep. And then all you do is build up from there. So for the next one, you take another length of wire. I like to leave a lot on the end. It makes the twisting round easier. So same technique, bend the wire away, rotate the pliers, bend it around, and what I'm not going to do, which I so often forget to do, I'm going to hook that one in.
Ah, yes. Let's connect now.
Connect it up. And then, I couldn't tell you how many times I've done it, but often if I do that, I think, well, that's okay, I can use that bit for the middle of the next earring. I just need to remember to hook that back up. And then you're just going to give that a couple of little wraps around So effectively you're just using one piece of wire, and I think,
yeah.
I can't remember if I worked this out, it was like 20 pence a metre or something.
Goodness
ridiculous.
me.
You know, it might have been more
You
than
get
that,
100 metres.
but it was like nothing at all.
Yeah.
And then literally you're just going to do the same thing again. So you're
Well,
threading
with the
on.
0.8, it's 17p a metre or something, so
God,
18p basically.
It's nothing, is it?
No.
So you're talking about 9 beads to make those earrings,
Yeah.
and 34 pence of wire and a couple of shepherd hooks. That are in
I'm
your
already
kit.
making my pair of mystic blue earrings in my head.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm thinking
I've got an
two of those little ones either side of it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be lovely out of that 3-strand pack?
So there you go, exactly the same thing again. Bring it over, wrap it round, a couple of twists.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go on.
And then snip and repeat?
Yeah, and I would do that, obviously I'd put in a third section and then add on
That's
the
what-
shepherd's hook to get what you've got there. But I mean,
Yeah.
and then all you need to do is just look at these bits here and think, right, are they going to hang straight? Are they going to drape properly?
Yeah,
Just check it over,
yeah.
let it hang, make sure that they are straight. But look at the sparkle that you're
I
getting
know,
off
they're
those there.
just divine. They
If you wore
really
that
are
just
beautiful.
with a blue or a black top. Lovely.
Gorgeous,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, gorgeous, yeah. Right, hey, my darling, thank you for that.
Most welcome.
Brilliant, thank you. Yes, low in stock. I'll see you in a minute. Low in stock. I'll take my cup of tea with me. I had my eye on these, and Kim went, yeah, fire agate. Oh, my word, but low in stock. Too beautiful for words. I mean, again, look at them with the second new kit of the day. Those burgundy purples. Look at these. Ah, fire! Mexican fire agate. It's like the mystic blue earlier. Could it be any more beautiful? No is the answer. How fabulous. This is just gorgeous. The browns, the bonfire copper reds, the interesting speckled pattern. Look how striking they are all individually and how different those orbs are. 460 carats. Mix them with my new 3-strand pack coming up. Divine. These are divine, divine. Trust me on this. They are absolutely out of this world. You know that 3-strand pack we've got coming up? Ooh, look at the loveliness. I'll launch that in a bit. Just stay with me, I'll launch it. I won't leave you hanging around if you've got to go out. Yeah, look at these beautiful copper reds and chocolates and golds. But don't miss out. £10 for it. How many have we got in stock? Oh, only 13 remaining. Oh, they look great actually with this. They look great with this coming up next. Yeah, look at those together. They look heaven together. It's like a lovely sort of a pale, creamy gold colour. £11.95. You'd have seen our really high-grade sunstone we had yesterday, you know, with all of that clarity. But here, you know, you've got that beautiful, beautiful, still the beauty, but you've got the more of the opaqueness. More of the opaqueness. £11.95. Bargain. Bargain. Lovely sort of mute nude colours. Actually, you know, with the burgundies of... can I just put that with that? Because I think those two look great together, those goldy beiges, and then the burgundies of our third and final new kit today. Beautiful together. Now, hello, Dolly, well, hello. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell. I love it. Bit of Louis. Dolly. Oh, so swell, Dolly. You're still glowing, you're still... Oh, love that film, love that film. Funny to see Frank Spencer in it, wasn't it? Look at this. Unusual collection of gems. Opal, we've got our opal in it. Yeah, the African opal nuggets. I just recognised it because I don't get to see it very often. We've also got the agate faceted rounds. Dolly. Coral triangular drops. They're a bit different, aren't they? The triangular dot. drops. They make very pretty little flowers, those do actually as well. I can see there's sort of some here on the end there, just sort of creating that shape. Lovely, lovely, lovely shapes. 24 pieces of sterling silver. Limited availability though, TikTok, low in stock. So again, we don't do this, you know, we don't often see kits more than once. Sometimes we do, but you're always talking about double figures low in stock the second time round, because we always get the big uptake. Like today, we've had a kit sell out. Great starter one, new Jewellery Makers, great starter one. Don't forget your DVD and your booklet there. You know, get started. Yeah, get started. And one more. I can see some lovely blues. Bit of red. Ooh, Sheila. Wow, look at that. I'm not even going to move that, just so you can see it straight away. And then strawberry. You know, like strawberry jam in a scone? You know, like strawberry jam in a scone? This is called Graceful, and those reds are the 6mm Chinese jade. You've got labradorite medium nuggets. I don't know, can you see that Sheila? See that Sheila there on that? Oh, just huge. Let me just get that back again for you, because there's lots of gemstones with it on, but there was just that one there. Yeah, let me just show this to you. Look at that one there. You see that? Look at that. These are big labradorite nuggets. There's loads of Sheila on it, and then it's a real strawberry jam, and then these beautiful big silvery, you know, dove colours of those large agate rectangles. Plus all my silver. 28 pieces of silver there. Graceful, the Graceful jewellery kit. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That makes me think of, they're harking back to the time of Grace Kelly and Sophia Loren. You know, we're talking about fashion designs right now. They've really gone back to the 1950s. You know, we were talking about, you know, the Great Gatsby and the 1920s. That's a big theme. But the other theme is Sophia Loren. Think of that lovely film Houseboat with Cary Grant. The bright, bold pattern colours that she wears. She's a very curvy lady. And then think Grace Kelly, that demureness, the pastel shades. So it's 1950s, 1920s. This is the jewellery that's inspiring us. And the clothes. 1995. Fabulous. Fabulous price point, fabulous, really low as well, for lots of, and then all of that Sheila and gorgeousness on the labradorite. But hurry, hurry, hurry! Don't want you to miss out. Alrighty, I'll be right back after this. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna launch those 3 strands because we keep looking at them. Have a little look. I said I would bring it to you. Look great with the Mystic Carnelian, fabulous with the tourmaline, amazing. If you were lucky enough to get that fire agate a second ago. Coming up after this.
This 6-strand bead box features onyx, carnelian, agate and snowflake obsidian, totalling over 1,000 carats, and all for just $19.95. This box is full of everything you'll need to create some wonderful designs. To get your hands on this great offer, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655 and quote the code NGP 031. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury labradorite and blue topaz project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Okay, new in these. I'm just going to pick up that Mystic Carnelian again because I just thought it looked so good, and then your black tourmaline as well that we had earlier. And the reason I picked them as well is because of the different shapes, but more of that anon. Let's look at these three beautiful strands. Gorgeous warmth, that lovely, that black and white. Look at there's some really fabulous banding on here. Really, like, it's got an edge to it. Beautiful banding. So all the agate. Sorry, yeah, it's the agate, isn't it, honey? Yes, agate and the carnelian, yeah. We've got our pretty, pretty rondelles and our pretty drops, which is why, you know, originally I said, well, look at it with the Mystic Carnelian in your, if you want to create a kit today, and look at it with that black tourmaline. I mean, gosh, it's on fire, isn't it? So three amazing strands, but goes so beautifully with those extras we've already had on today's show. Your black tourmaline at the bottom of the screen there for $8.95. You know, and then, because a lot of people, you can get the silver findings separately. I know we launched back again, the medium silver findings kit the other day. That'll be on the web. I think that's $17.95 and it's going quickly. Got, as you can see, the wire that we can sell separately. We have ribbon, we have suede, cord. You know, you get so much of this thread anyway. I dare say all of our regulars have loads of this left over, the elastic and the beading thread from when you get a kit, so that you can actually, you don't need to get a kit every time unless there's something that you really love. Because you've already got lots of the findings and the beading thread materials at home. So this is where 3-strand pack comes into its own. Love these drops. I know. Isn't that pretty? I don't think I've seen this in this cut before. And they lend themselves, don't they, these petals, like yesterday we were looking at how they lend themselves to pretty flower designs. You know, when you, oh, you've done it again, haven't you? How am I supposed to explain this? I can't explain it, but I understand it. You put the little points in the middle, and then it spans out like a little flower. So they all go inward, and about 5 makes a beautiful flower. And just find 2 of the more orange or the more lemonade, look like lemonade and orange and homemade cloudy lemonade, and then you've got the rich, darker carnelian rondelles, and then our agate, our black and white zebra agate there. 3 strands. Yeah, yeah, beautiful, definitely. 610 carats. Carnelian, rarer than those beautiful agates, one of the most highly prized gems in Roman times. Beautiful, rich, vivid, sun bright. It is the colour of the sun, isn't it, when you get it really with those warm orange hues as it sets, or on the horizon. You know, when the horizon, the sky goes crimson or red, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? On those lovely balmy summer eves. You can already feel it getting lighter now, can't you? I love it. You know, at 5 o'clock it used to be pitch black. It's already lighter, isn't it? And in the morning, a lot of early birds here. You recognise that? It's lighter earlier and the birds are tweeting. It's lovely, isn't it? You have more of a spring in your step, don't you? Me too. All righty. While I'm reminiscing about the seasons. I mean, just for this massive strand, this would be a fabulous price. Sometimes it's just 1 strand in a pack of 3 and you just think, hold on a minute, that price just for that 1 strand would be amazing. But then we're getting the added Billy bonus of the other 2 strands as well. And you know what? With all the savings you're making, get the Mystic, get that lovely black tourmaline, get them up, get them all. Get them all. So for the 3 strands right now on your screen, I know, it's $11.95. It's like from me to you to me. 11, right back at you. $11.95. $11.95. The other ones flew out earlier. Do you remember the 3 strands that we did together in your challenge? $11.95, less than 20 a second ago. Everybody loves a bargain for less than £4 a strand. And don't you think, in all honesty, you and I, having, you know, watched Jewellery Maker before and been together a while now, don't you think that price point for this strand would be incredible? And even by our own standards, we'd probably recognise that as a price point for a strand of this quality. But it doesn't stop there, because we get that, and then we get this, and then we get that. And we're not substituting low quality for a low price. You can see that. It's just simply in the way that we buy and being able to buy more in one time. It drives the costs down, because we're not just going in and saying, well, I need 20 of those, 10 of those, and I'll have 3 of those or whatever. You know, we're actually asking for a lot to meet maybe 100 people's demand, 200 people's demand. And because we go direct, we're not reliant on somebody else importing it over for us, exporting it, you know, we go direct to the source. So that's why we can be so competitive on the prices. And also we're on 24 hours. We operate 24 hours here in this building. I know this live show gets repeated, but our other channels, Gems for instance, 24 hours a day. So you think our shutters are open, our windows are open, our doors are open when the shop's shut. I think that means we have to get the Mystic there for the black tourmaline for £8.95. I think we have to get that. And my Mystic was £7.95. What would we call this if we were going to make a kit, Alison? What would you call this one?
Oh, it's quite dazzly, isn't it?
It's like night and day.
Oh, yeah.
Night and day. What do you reckon? Sorry, you were going to tell me. I interrupted you. I told you, I think.
I was just lost
Gobby
in
over
gemstones.
What would you call it?
I don't know. I think it's quite dazzly from over here.
Dazzly. I'll go with dazzly. Summer nights. What was that, Ollie? Can't have that. We've already called a kit that. Dazzling days and summer nights. There we go. I've incorporated everybody's ideas. Dazzling days and summer nights. Just a thought. But for those 3 strands, bargain. Mystic carnelian in the bottom of the screen that we've had as well. Black tourmaline. All right. £8.95. £7.95 for your Mystic carnelian. Beautiful. Can I just be naughty and show you something else? Something else that I've got gorgeous and lingering around down here. So I've shown it a few times, and I don't want you to forget, because we've still got an hour to go, and we've got our 3rd new kit to bring you. Look at those 3. Black tourmaline, white quartz. Stay on the line, don't hang up. We've got a big queue there, but it's going to be a successful queue of callers that hang on the line on that free phone number. So stay with me, because I'm going to give the call centre time to answer those calls, because we're going to look to our 2nd chosen by you, which is Tracy's, and you're going to love Alison's designs. Wow, 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 wow! Look at these designs. Beautiful choice, Tracy. I'm sorry I don't have your email in front of me, but we know it's Tracy. Do we know any more than that, other than there's a lot of Tracys out there?
Tracy Sutton.
Tracy Sutton. Gosh, you've got a great memory. Unbelievable. Tracy Sutton. Beautiful choices.
Fantastic choices. Absolute dream.
Druzy agate, smoky quartz drops, white quartz rondelles, the ones we've talked about, or the smaller ones, actually 8x4mm you've got on these designs. Silver flower head pins, flower charms, which I've never seen used before, they're beautiful. Shepherd hooks with the loops, flower clasp, black agate pendant, and a sterling silver flower connectors. So, Druzy, Druzy, oh, you beautiful Druzy. And incorporated in your design there, just gorgeous. Such a pretty design, actually. So it's a pack of, I'm just trying to set them up, but they won't sit still. They won't behave. There we go. Trying to show the front, you see, because the front is where all the magic lies, isn't it, Alison?
Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful. I think there's 4 pink and 4...
Because we get different ones, different colours, aren't we? Yeah. This is the silver and the white I'm just showing you here. But I think you got the pink and the silver, did you?
It could be the same ones, they just seem to have a bit of a pinky
pink tone. Yeah, could be. Because I know we've done them in the different, you know, colours and that.
I've not used any, actually. It was really nice to get some and think how to use them.
Yeah. Look at that beauty. It's that druzy, which is a miracle of nature that grows on your agate there. Your quartz that grows in your agate, and it's been given a mystic coating. Now I know these 8 that you can get 40 carats. I've been £21.95 before. Sorry, £24.95. But for you today, £19.95, and that may seem, because they are very well, they're smaller and succinct, aren't they? So you might be looking at it thinking value for money, value for money. What would you say?
Well, I think just one of them. There's only one in that bracelet, but I think it just adds something. You know, I think you would. There's a lot in the necklace, but it is a real kind of wow, sort of, you know, special event necklace.
Yeah.
But I obviously picked these charms because they're not something that I would have picked, and I used them in the earrings, and
they're there next to the white quartz rondelles.
Nipped them in there, and they're just a lovely little finish on the bracelet there.
And on your, just going back to your necklace with the druzy, there's this lovely pendant in there as well, honey. I just want to show everybody the chance to get that. Is it drilled? Oh yes,
yeah,
it's drilled
through the top.
Ah, okay. The 2 drills are there. This is different, isn't it? A bit different. And the reason I say that is because you've got 2. Sometimes it's just in the middle, isn't it?
That's
and out the other end.
It was nice to use that. A little bit different. And I used one of the silver flower connectors, which again, not seen those before. And I just think on the top of that necklace. And I just nipped the top of one of them over, but I actually used some wire, so the necklace is threaded through the pendant as normal, but I just used wire to attach that and sort of fix it onto the front for a little bit of detail. But they're lovely and they're quite weighty as well.
Yes, there's a lot of silver, £7.45 on your screen right now. Yep. Moving to your smoky quartz designs, because they're on the end there.
I wanted to do something different with these because normally I would pick that strand up and I'd think earrings. So I thought, right, I want to do something in a necklace to make it quite gem heavy, and Tracy had chosen magnetic flower clasps, which I love, and they are so strong. Kim and I were talking earlier this morning about just how strong they are. So what I've done is, you could have it so it fastened at the back as normal, but I've done it so there's just one druzy in the centre there to make sort of an asymmetric piece, but using 2 of the flower clasps as a little bit of detail as well. So
I've heard lots of good things about those magnetic flower clasps.
Yeah, really strong. And then just used another one of the flower connectors in the centre of that bracelet there. And obviously you don't know anybody's wrist size, so I've made this because I've got quite a large wrist, so it fits me, and obviously if it's too big for Tracy, then she can always shorten it down a little bit. Yeah. And then she'd chosen these.
£10.95 there, sorry, just to let everybody know, for the flower clasps there on the screen. And the smoky quartzes are the 6mm frosted rounds. And then I've got the smoky quartz drops 12x8 as well. And sorry, I just wanted to, so I could see them.
And the frosted work really nicely.
Don't
with
they?
With a bit more sparkle on. And then Tracy picked the long head pins with the flower on the end, which work really well. I got some, I think they might have had a swirl on or something when I first started making jewellery, and just made a little pair of earrings with those, with a similar technique to what we used earlier, really. So
all right, well we'll just get those codes up, and then we can share with you those designs. Beautifully done. I'm hoping Tracy Sutton,
I think.
there you go, £6.95 for the smoky quartz rounds. That's a bargain. Like you said, they work really well. You can see that in your design with the lovely drops, which we'll get on your screen now in a moment. And it's nice to see that magnetic clasp used as a feature at the front, because it is so pretty. We mustn't just retire it to the back.
Right, yeah.
And the faceted drops, £7.95 on your screen at the bottom there. They're 12x8mm. Sorry, you were about to say.
No, I mean, obviously you just fasten it and unfasten it here, but it's that bit of detail. It's a lot of silver, isn't it? And a lot of detail just to have at the back. Obviously, if you've got your hair up, it's nice, but if your hair's down or you can't see it, then it's just lost, that bit of detail. But lovely choices.
Beautiful.
Really
I'll just bring those white quartz rondelles into the shots. Sometimes we don't have the stock of everything that was initially given in the Chosen by You, so you can look for alternatives on the website. So I'm sorry if I haven't shown you them here on the live show, but it's sometimes the stock's all gone. So just check out the alternatives on our website as well and see what's available. But these are great.
I hope you've got somewhere absolutely gorgeous.
I know.
To wear these.
Because it's that druzy quartz necklace. It was just so captivating. The little bracelet to go with, and these just really add glamour, don't they? Yeah. £9.95. think we were showing you the bigger ones earlier for £12.95, so it's really a size thing, whether you're going for the larger rondelles or...
And they're still quite a chunky size,
yeah,
aren't
oh
they,
yes, they're by no means, they're not small or
and I think
shy
actually
retiring.
pick a really nice size to go with the druzy because they sit nicely.
That's true in terms of width.
Yeah, the druzy would have been maybe lost in terms of size with the other ones.
Beautiful choices, Tracy Sutton. We hope you like. I think Alison's come up trumps there. These will be sent out to you. I don't want you to go anywhere because I'm going to show you how you can enter Chosen by You. Very simple. Just send us in your list, so we'll give you the details now. And then Alison and I are going to get ready for our third new kit today. Yeah.
Do you want to be a part of Jewellery Maker? Do you think your creativity can help inspire others? Then why not get involved and send us your ideas? All you have to do is go to our website or use our catalogue and select up to 10 components. We will then get one of our guest designers to make up the jewellery from the products you have selected. Send your suggestions to chosenbyyou@jewellerymaker.com and we'll do the rest. If your ideas are selected, we'll send the made-up jewellery to you.
This coming Sunday, Jewellery Maker will be featuring our latest range of lac beads. These resin beads are handcrafted in our workshop in India. Each lac bead is finished in a unique way and created to add a new dimension to your bespoke jewellery designs. Lac beads on Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Wirework DVD, which is full of hints, tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Laura Binding as she takes you through how to create the Tree of Life, the herringbone weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury Labradorite and Blue Topaz project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Hello, welcome back. It is my third new kit of. It's not got 3 strands. It's not got 4 strands. You can see behind me, and yes, you're probably going to have to do a double take because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands in this kit. I know, 5. Well, fabulous. I'm already giddy. 5 strands in the double take jewellery kit. And you see me wear the stretchy bracelet. I've got a little pair of earrings in. Have a little look. A little precursor to the designs that Alison has made. Simple but beautiful. Don't we just love burgundy red? Gorgeous. Absolutely. So, the lovely, lovely, rich red burgundies. I think this is my favourite strand just because of the colour. I mean, look at that. What a fantastic strand to get started with. So beautiful. So beautiful. You're beautiful. And there's 5 of the beauties in this kit. It's your quartzite. It's your quartzite. We've also got the greens. Hello. And this is a real vibrant mojito green. So of the red rondelles, the quartzite rondelles, the Chinese jade, 350 carats, 12 by 8. Now these are your Chinese jade ovals, 14 by 10 millimetre, 150 carats. Then we've got another splash of the red. The faceted rondelles, 4 by 2 millimetre, 45 carats. So some lovely shapes to work with here. Then our larger green faceted rondelles, 8 by 5 millimeters, 180 carats. And you can see how it seems to take on a different tone. These are even darker. They're sort of more of a lighter, semi-translucent. And then we've got our yellow 4x2 faceted Chinese jade, 45 carats. So there are your 5 strands. Can you? Was it with Jenny the other day? Was that a 5? No, I think that was a 4-strand kit, wasn't it? I'm trying to remember. When's the last time we had a 5-strand kit? I think, was it called Tutti Frutti or something? I think it was 4 strands. You'll correct me if I'm wrong. It was with me here, but it just, oh, incredible. Anyway, I think that was just 4 strands. I can't even remember the last time I saw 5 strands. I really can't. I mean, for a starter, like yourself at home right now, a jewellery maker like yourself, loving the vibrancy of the colours as we step into spring, loving the energy, I mean, that these colours bring to the table, loving the shapes, ovals, large rondelles, smaller rondelles. That'd be nice with some beady beading, wouldn't it? And you can get our beady beading techniques on one of our DVDs. We often show it live here on the show as well. We've got all the silver in this kit, head pins, crimp beads, hooks and bolt ring clasps. And don't forget, our first kit of the day sold out on the live show. So nobody wants to miss out, and I can assure you it's going like the clappers. It's proving very popular already. And we haven't even shown the price yet. Now, we've also included the threading materials, 50 metres of the beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic, and 150 metres of the monofilament, plus the little gift bags, which have on them handmade gemstone jewellery. Yeah. Now, 5 strands, even at our lowest price point today, which has been, I'm not talking silver here now, for a gemstone strand, I think it was the Mystic Carnelian, $7.95, wasn't it? I'm not talking about a bundle now, I'm talking about when we sell them separately. So even if we go down the route, even if I wanted to take £1 off to the smaller ones and said, okay, £7 for $6.95 for those, $7.14, $8.16.24, there you go, £38 we could be at. And I'm being very conservative because actually I'm thinking, actually the larger, and that's that Jewellery Maker, I'm not even saying they are that price, but I'm just giving you a guesstimate, going down a route whereby we would be very cost effective and saying, do you know, I wouldn't even sell that for $7.95, that'd be like over 10, $11.95 maybe. So the point of that ramble was, we're closer to £40 if we're selling the strands separately, even on our own channel. Then we've got our silver. Then we've got our threading materials. I mean, the beading thread, as I said over and over again when we sell it separately, I think is $3.95, so there's another £4. Another £1 each for those, should we say another £6? And our silver, surely we're closer to the £60 mark now, together. But no, because we know when we get a kit, we want you to get started. We want to make it cost effective for our beautiful regulars to take advantage of the wonderful gem strands that we can bring you in the glorious colours, the vibrant colours. It's like a party. It's like a, what's the word? A carnival of colour, isn't it? You'll be doing a double take at the price. It is a carnival of colour. A carnival of colour. Do you remember earlier, do you remember the 3-strand pack with the quartz? With the hematite and the fluorite. Do you remember that strand that I said would look so good in the last kit of the day? Did you get it? Because there it is. Now you can see why I said that. Do you remember that 3-strand pack? The quartz, the hematite and the fluorite. Look how fab it looks with the kit. If you were lucky enough to get that, we'll get the graphics for those 3 strands in a bit, but let's concentrate on our kit together because we don't want to miss out. Jump on the phone line, the free phone number. Take advantage because Alison's jewellery we've already seen is beautiful. $27.95, 5 strands. They're basically working out at what, £5.50 a strand, is that right? Roughly? £5.59 per strand, not including the beading thread, the monofilament, the elastic, the organza gift bags, and the silver that you see there on your TV screens. So again, fun colours. You know, if your daughter or your niece or your son or your nephew, you know, or you, of course, you, do it together. That, with your beautiful black tourmaline, if you want to get an extra, that's going to give a totally different look. Look how majestic those two are together. some gold pyrite in there. You know, you've totally moved the kit in a different direction. You don't just have to stick with what's in the kit, obviously, but the remit for our designer, Alison, is simply to work with what's in the kit unless we give her some extras. And she's done a brilliant job. How many pieces did you make, honey? Because I've got your earrings.
3, 6,
Just
7,
out of interest.
I think.
7 pieces. There you go. Tried and tested. 7 pieces of gemstone jewellery made out of this kit today.
That wasn't everything.
And that wasn't using everything, really? There you go. And then at the bottom of the screen is that code for our 3-strand pack, which was new in today. And that contained the quartzite, the fluorite, and the hematite. And there it is, $14.95 at the bottom of the screen. What's the code there, darling? Read it out to me. PLQZ75. I'm a little bit short-sighted. There we go. Thank you, honey. Sometimes those little things at the bottom, you know, you can't see the codes, can you? She's got a nice big wide screen. It's too far away from me here in the studio. Here we go. I'm going to take the earrings off so you can see all of the designs in its glory. What did you think when you first opened the kit, Alison?
It was a little bunch of... It's like a fruit basket, isn't it?
A fruit basket,
Berries and your apples and your lemons.
Yeah,
and
that's a good description.
really
Fruit basket.
Fun colours. Really nice.
And you've mixed them up beautifully.
Yeah, at first I was kind of keeping all the red together.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no, the red and the
Yeah,
grey
like this
look
little
really
set
nice
here.
And a little sort of stretchy.
This little corner, little set there, isn't that beautiful? I just love that. I know that's so
they're
so
real
simple.
kind of...
They're the earrings I was wearing. So you
Rich
kept the colours
colours.
together. And then you experimented and you went, oh, hello, let's mix it up a little bit. Another little stretchy there. So beautiful to layer up with the other one as well. Then you've gone apples and lemons. Look at those. This is beautiful. The sort of, what would it weave? What would it
It's just the weave.
Just
It's similar to what we were doing earlier in the pendants.
And look at the elegance. So eye-catching. Because of the size of the gems, the colour is so pow and wow. But the gems are a little bit smaller, so it's not like too much in your face, is it, if you know what I mean?
No, it gives you the variety. I like the fact that there are 2 smaller strands.
Yes, yeah.
That just gives you that real difference to make the larger stones really sort of pop. I love the red.
I love this. I'm just going to put this on because I've kind of got this, keeps dropping down, and kind of got this kind of colour on today with the gold, and I just think, I love this. Really catching
Kind of
the
thinking,
light.
you know, the gems of distinction when you've got the
Oh,
small
yes,
sort of strands
yeah.
of the sapphires and emeralds.
That's pretty.
That kind of gives a similar effect, doesn't it? It's a similar size.
And you've used those smaller rondelles, like you said, they've gone a long way.
Yeah.
So you've used the majority of them in that necklace. I've still saved a few for that one set of earrings to go with it. So pretty, Alison. So pretty. Let me put that back there. So that's your jump ring and your bolt ring clasp there. Yep. So you're going to show us a technique,
Yeah,
honey?
we're going to have a look at, we're talking about doing a simple bracelet and how that would fit together and how you do the knot. Because I've got to say, I tried a few different ways when I first started and I wasn't kind of getting a good tight knot. I felt like it was going to slip and it was going to ping and, you know, you want it to be secure, don't you? And obviously we know you can do a dab of jewellery glue or a dab of nail varnish on a knot. But it was just to sort of show you, obviously, you're just going to take a piece of elastic, thread everything onto your elastic. So I've paired that ready, and you know, I kind of do a bit of where am I at? Does this fit my wrist?
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And once you got used to that, then if you've got a jewellery tray, you sort of know those measurements yourself. So to just finish that off, I'm just going to pop another one of the green ovals onto there. That's it. It's just me, I can't see. And then another little yellow. So what you've got to think when you're doing a stretchy is if you're using 2 different colours like this, you wouldn't want 2 red ones on the end, or when you draw it together you're going to end up with a clump of red ones. You want it to look seamless.
You're going to end up with a clump.
You know what I mean?
I do,
That
and
makes
that's why I'm
sense.
laughing, because it's something obvious, but not to me if I was sitting down to do it, if I'm obvious.
And it's funny because when I
I'd
would
get
do
to the
it,
end and then realise my mistake.
when I do it on a catch, I would put a red on the end of there and put a catch on.
Symmetry,
Yeah,
yeah.
for symmetry. But on elastic, you don't want that. You've got to think
Exactly.
it's a circle. So it's the same if you're doing a ring or anything like that.
For a beginner, this is so easy,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and literally, I think it's called the reef knot. That's what I do. So you do. So I'm using my right over left, take it under, pull it through, and pull it tight. And then you do left over right. So it's as easy as that, right over left, left over right, and I usually do 2 of those because I like them nice and secure. Again, especially if people, you know, you're giving them as gifts, the last thing you want somebody to go, oh yes, this looks lovely, I'll just slide it on my wrist, ping, and they go everywhere. And give it a good pull and pull it. You can see how thin that's going there. Really, really, and look how much tension you get. It's very rare that you would snap the elastic. And then just give it a little snip. And at that point there, I would just take some clear nail varnish and I would just pull it where the knot is and try to pull it away from the stones. Can you see? So you've just sort of separated your knot. Put a dab of clear nail varnish just on there and just kind of hold it like that. And that way,
Let it dry.
let it dry, because otherwise it'll stick to the gems, and if you don't want to snip them and reuse them, you've got a blob of glue or nail varnish or something that you can't get the wire through later. And that's it. That's your little stretchy. There you go.
Gorgeous.
Yep. And I think we're going to have a look at
the earrings, please.
which again are one of
These
the
ones here.
simplest techniques to do. Absolutely couldn't be any easier. I literally just take a piece of wire. You're going to double it up and keep it nipped together like that. And then thread on anything that you want onto the double length of wire. So you're making a loop. And I think with those ones there, I just took one of the small yellow rondelles, threaded it through, one of the small greens, threaded it through. I think it was Debbie that put this technique on. And I think I did a kit with you where I did some stars on these, and they were like shooting stars, can you remember? And then I've put one of the green ovals, so you just build it up, and you can literally, if you just have 2 really nice beads, you can make a stunning pair of earrings just with this bit of wire and 1 bead. And you're just going to layer that up, so put a rondelle on next. Smaller one. And then the oval. So I'm just literally, you can't see that from my hands now, just building that up until we get almost to the end. So you're taking both wires through each stone. And the only thing to remember is you can have nice long pieces of wire for this. Don't make them short. Obviously, these are quite a long earring. But do both of them and get them to that stage.
Yes.
And make sure that the loops are exactly the same size at the top.
That's a good tip.
Yeah. And then just bob a crimp bead. There we go. Knew I had one. On the end of there, thread both wires through and crimp it off. And then just give it a lovely big squeeze. And I once emailed somebody and said, these crimp things, when I first started, the necklaces keep coming off. She said, just nip harder. You're not nipping hard enough.
I think we said that yesterday,
Just really good nip. And with those ones there, I've literally just trimmed that at the end, under there. Or you can do as if you're doing your Christmas wrapping, take the side of your...
Do your little spirals.
Yeah, and do your little spirals on
like
the
you
end.
do on ribbon.
Yeah, and just slide it up the edge of there, and it'll just put your little curve on the end. And then all you're going to do is attach your shepherd's hook at the top. So we talk about this having a little door. You just open the door, put your loop on,
and there you
close the door, and there you go.
That's simple.
That could be the bottom of a pendant. It could be anything really.
Foam charm.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything.
You were mentioning the bracelets, and you know when you get the free DVD and the necklace, because these trays that you see us working on here in the studio, we sell these. They're $1.95, and actually in the book anyway, we have the gauges for the sizes, you know, for bracelets, and you know if you just want to do it via the tray as well. Have the choker, necklace length. It's all there in the free DVD booklet that you get as well as a new buyer.
And I always think if you're selling them, it's worth, yeah, you can do a stretchy. I always make it bigger because I know if somebody likes it but they've got a small wrist, you can say, oh, actually I can make that smaller for you, but you can't make it bigger if you've used all the stones.
Yeah.
And if you do a necklace that's on a clasp, just use some of the silver chain, you know, you've got little bits, and then you can use that to make an extender, and then, you know, you can adjust those down.
Good tip. We've had a text about this kit because it's just perfect from who? Lee, yeah, Lee texted in from Kent. Thank you, Fee. The double take kit is the colours of a wedding I've been asked to do. I was having trouble with matching the burgundy shade she wanted. And as usual, Jewellery Maker come up trumps for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love all your designs, Alison. They're fan-dabby, double dozy. That's Lee in Kent. Isn't that brilliant?
There we go, sorted, Lee.
Beautiful. That burgundy is lovely. The one thing I would say as well, just give it a little gentle wipe, perhaps in some soapy water, because the richness of that colour, it's not going to suddenly disappear or anything, but I just don't want it to come off on your skin. So just give it sometimes with our strands, sometimes there's some dust or some sediment on them still, or the colouring. So just give it a little wipe with some soapy water, and you'll be away. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right, my darling. Thank you very much, Alison. That's brilliant as always. We'll catch up with the challenge as well. Of the show. Alrighty, so it's 5 strands. I'm glad we've been able to help Lee in Kent. That lovely rich burgundy shade of that Chinese jade there, the largest of the rondelles. And you know, you've got those different sizes that Alison was just talking about in those gems. She's called it fruit bowl. I think that's right. Oranges and lemons and then raspberries. That's the colours you've got. Lovely and vibrant. And then at the bottom there, you know, we matched with the black, that lovely burgundy jade, and you can see how it looks so different then into an evening look, you know, from the fresh spring fruit bowl look of the day. Those burgundies, you know, because you haven't got to use it all with those other colours, can translate so beautifully to evening wear as well. And actually, Lee, when you've made the jewellery for the wedding, will you email us in a picture? I'd love to see it. Would love to see it. Got the code for the black tourmaline at the bottom of your screen there. 5 strands, and just saying there to myself, I can't remember the last time we had a 5-strand kit. And we'll get Alison's designs uploaded on the web, but you've seen, new buyers, just how easy it is. Just how easy it is. Already becoming limited in stock. Earlier on the live show, our first new kit of the day sold out or got allocated. So I hope the web buyers remember to check it out. So, you know, nobody wants to be the person to miss out, especially when you've seen it, you've loved it, you love the designs, or you're being inspired, or you're thinking that's just the colour I need for a wedding. Because Lee in Kent, being a regular viewer, will know the burgundy jade. That's a colour, actually, the burgundy colour, which I love with sort of gold tones. We don't see very often. We just don't see it. It's very striking on the eye, and get it home and enjoy. But like I said, just give it a little wipe. Alrighty, is it the polar bear time? Please. Please, let's go to the Wall of Fame. Will you join me, Alison? Thank you, darling. Polar bear!
This one is number 341, and it's a bracelet of white jade and clear quartz, charms from the gem and clasp from her stash. It's in her. It's from Yvonne in Cheltenham. I copied the bracelet from a magazine I was sent by GM with my first order. I think I was with a little booklet. It's so tabs on. Lots of love to all at GM. Best channel on TV.
Absolutely, I concur. There you go. Good luck there. 341. Lovely bit of weave work. You're going to love this. This is gizmo work right up your street here, Al. 339. This is Darren. Darren Jones from Welshpool. This is my 3rd entry for the Wall of Fame and my first attempt at wire work. I've used agate in this design, and I hope it's good enough for the Wall of Fame. I watch the show daily and I am addicted. I'm hoping to attend a wire soon. I would love to have Rachel Norris as a tutor, so I love all her wire work designs. Keep up the good work, and thanks for great mornings of beautiful gems and fun entertainment at the same time. And that is Darren Jones from Welshpool. Well, I can see you're already there with your wire work. That is a beautiful set of jewellery, really is.
And this is number 342. This is from Christine in Ipswich. Here's my entry, and I think it's a recycling project, or is it called an upcycling project, inspired by the previous Wall of Fame entry I saw a couple of weeks ago. That's great, isn't it? The Wall of Fame's inspired Christine to make this. I made a necklace bracelet and earrings from a broken graduated onyx necklace, plus some 10 and 12mm black onyx faceted round beads, crackled quartz rondelles and gold-plated findings, all from GM. Lovely, that's 342.
Christine in Ipswich. That's very glamorous, isn't it? And again, some inspired gizmo work here, using like the links you had on that necklace and chosen by you. This is Lee, and I really hope this gets read out, as I'm so pleased with it. It's my first creation using my new gizmo, and I used the link bracelet technique on the first gizmo DVD. I enjoyed doing it so much, I bought the second DVD. using the copper wire and frosted crack green agate rounds, all from Jewellery Maker. Can't wait to make more pieces now. Lee, fantastic. And Lee's talking about our Wirework Gizmo DVD that we have on our website. So, oh, beautiful, beautiful.
And this entry is number 344. It's from Amy in Suffolk. And a pendant made using small hematite rounds, onyx and jade, and then just threaded onto a simple piece of black cord. I've used monofilament to thread the hematite around the large 16mm round, which is fire agate. Hope it's good enough to be on the wall, and everything crossed for a win on Wednesday, Amy. There we go.
Yeah, hematite we've got in a kit tomorrow. Lush, tune in, tune in. Lovely, that's beautiful, isn't it? And this is a nice display on the jewellery tray. This is 345. And it is simply Jackie Stone, saying, hello everybody, Jewellery Maker. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame with sunstone and shell pearl on monofilament. And it is beautiful, Jackie. So good luck. And your number 345.
And this is number 343, and it's from Catherine. And it's using 4mm rose quartz rounds and 4mm amethyst rounds, using this a solid dry snow in a useful way. I take it she must have made this. Oh, it's on the snow. Sorry, I'm being really thick there.
Using the solid dry snow in a useful way.
She's shown it on the snow.
Ah, looks like a bed of crackled quartz, doesn't it?
Sorry, I was being really dim there. One of the shepherd's hooks coming back in stock again, cheaper ones and a cord. There's a request from Catherine.
There we go. Management. And you could say we saved the best for last, simply for the display. I simply want more stuffed animals on the show. Because this, every time I look at this, this puts a smile on my face. I'm going to pin it up permanently in here. It's just a joy. He looks so happy to be wearing this. This is Kathy in Leeds. Please, more stuffed animals. Not the real variety. Not the kind you see at the taxidermist. I like the stuffed toy ones. Good morning, everybody at JM. This is my Wall of Fame entry being modelled by my big bear Bernard. He insisted. It's a lariat necklace and drop earrings made from beautiful lapis lazuli, labradorite and agate with 925 sterling silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. I hope this is good enough to make it to the Wall of Fame and that Bernard's mug hasn't messed up my chances. He's good for a giggle. Grin. Brah. Always your friendly and faithful JM junkie, Kathy in Leeds. Kathy, number 346. And I'm so putting Bernard permanently on that wall over there because he's... It makes me laugh every time I see it. It's inspired. Look at his face. Okay, good luck, everyone. Brilliant entries. We've had a few more texts, Alison. We've had a few more texts. This is from Karen in Perthshire. Hi, Fee, Alison, and all you jewellery makers. I had no patience waiting for the glue to dry on stretchy knots and ended up gluing my fingers to the gems. Oh, heavens. Lot of love. I now stretch them around. Oh, this is a good idea.
Oh, that's a good tip. Yep.
Laugh out loud, not a lot of love. Sorry. I now stretch them around a bottle and leave till they dry. Simple peeps. Love, Karen in Perthshire. Genius. See, that wouldn't have even occurred to me.
No.
I'd have been there. Blowing on it and thinking, round a bigger size bottle.
I've stuck my fingers together.
Yeah. Clearly, it's happened to all of us. Hazel in Northamptonshire. Morning all. Great show as always. I'm watching from my bed. But not feeling great. Oh, but I know you two lovely ladies will cheer me up no end. Lots of love, Hazel. Well, lots of love from us.
Yeah,
and I hope you're feeling better soon. I know there's a lot of this lurgy going around. Horrible. Dose yourself up. Don't get out from under the duvet. That's my advice. Stick with us here at Jewellery Maker. Here's another one. Oh, not the lot of love, are you sure? Laugh out loud at you, Fee. I thought Lucy was crazy kissing the gems. But you're so funny wanting to arrest the gems for being Keep up the good work. Nick in, how do we pronounce in South Wales? Pencoed? Pencoed? I don't want to insult Nick. Pencoed. I'm not too good with me Welsh pronunciations. But thank you, Nick. That's brilliant. Yeah, it was so beautiful. I did need to make a citizen's arrest. And you read out this one for me, darling.
And this is from Maria in the Vale of Glamorgan. Hi to you all. Sorry, I've got my long lines in.
All right, darling.
Hi to you all, what a lovely show today, and the gems are luxurious and Alison's designs are beautiful.
Beautiful.
Fee is, God, I sound like I can't read.
I'm so sorry, I put you on the spot there. I did this to my guest designer yesterday. I've got my glasses on, Fee. Fee, it's nice to see more daytime. Gems, carry on the good work and good prices. Love, Maria in South Glamorgan. I'm so sorry, darling.
I did pass my O-level.
I didn't like to think,
read it.
I didn't like to think you'd think I was monopolising all the lovely texts, but then I forget sometimes our designers don't have glasses. Or are you long distance?
Yeah.
Sorry, darling. Rubbish, aren't I? Okay, got a 3-strand pack to launch. You remember the black and the white? And I've got some pendants with some unakite in it as well. So don't go anywhere. We've got to catch up with Alison.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
Join Jewellery Maker this Sunday for the launch of our luxury black spinel and rainbow moonstone project kit. These beautiful and intricate kits are perfect for those who are looking to take their jewellery making to the next level by using high quality gemstones. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Shop with us on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and you'll pay one delivery charge of just £4.95.
Okay, I've picked it up a few times when I've been showing you it with the white quartz and the lovely faceted black tourmaline. And I just want to say thank you for those lovely texts, and they're great. And keep your Wall of Fames coming because they're wonderful. It's lovely to share the designs with you. Right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love these. It's like moo cows, isn't it? It's like the cows, Frisian cows. That's what Jed calls them. Moo cows. He asks me every day, are we going to see the moo cows? He's obsessed. Beautiful. Love that sort of marbled effect. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous with the black and the speckled white. And then you've got this lovely frosty white there as well. And look at these. Aren't these pretty? The big... I remember the pendant earlier. But they're drilled through top and bottom. So 3 very staple, very versatile, great strands. Actually, this isn't called double take, everybody, but the graphics will come in a moment, so I can give you the right... it is the right code, but it's the wrong gumph, as it were, the wrong info. Gumph. So I'll get carat weights for you in a second, but what are you going to do with these? You're going to use them together, maybe? Do you remember the Dazzler kit earlier? I'm just thinking of that black and that white. You know, you have got the option of the faceted tourmaline, which again adds another dimension because of the faceting. Or, you know, something like this mixed in with that double take jewellery kit. You know, they're great, strong staples. And, you know, this is, you know, Alison was talking earlier about colours. And people sometimes are looking for something to go specifically. Rather than a gem type, sometimes people just look for the colours. Well, I'm sure black and white is ever popular. Now, you've got your black agate twisted ovals. These are 40 by 30, so 4 by 3 centimetres. And they've got that lovely twist, so you get that lovely shine on them. Then we've got the zebra jasper. I love these. I wish we had more of these. They look so different when they're cut like this in the rounds. Do you remember in the Black Dazzler kit, the octagons? And look how different they are, and yet it's the same gem. It's incredible, isn't it? 12mm, 430 carats. And then we've got our quartzite, our Chinese jade, 12mm rounds there as well. Collectively, we're looking at 1,490 carats of zebra jasper, black agate, and white Chinese jade. What price point can we get? I mean, just they're meaty, aren't they? Let's put those up to the neck, Ollie, because these are very sizable, aren't they? Let's just look at those. We could do a lot with those in terms of pendants or striking necklaces. I like the slant on them, the little twist, because it's the way, can you see the way that light is catching them? Because it's not flat. It just rolls across the surface, doesn't it? You can see the luster from a distance. It just gives them that little edge, that little bit of difference. It's beautiful. What amazes me is there is a twist, and there isn't a faceting on it. How did they achieve that? It's almost like it's been ground off around, you know, to taper the edges, to just give them that twisted feel. And they're big, 3 centimetres by 4 centimetres, and roughly, this is roughly 10 on a strand. But you are getting the big carat weight. So 690 carats, 430 carats, 370 carats. And big 12 millimetre rounds for both of those. It's brand new, new today. I mean, you know, if you look at that strand, how much would we pay? We had that pretty pendant, and this isn't a criticism, but it wasn't dissimilar to that Alison worked with in our Chosen by You design. And I think that sold individually. I mean, it was different, don't forget, because it was drilled either side and it was a flat oval pendant. And I can't remember, was it agate? I can't remember, or it might have been onyx. But anyway, it was $6.95. And that's by our own standards. And if you think you've got, yeah, it was agate, so it's the same gemstone. And I appreciate these are slightly different twist and the drill is going through to the bottom. But let's say, you know, $6.95, even by our own pendant standards, 10 of those on this strand. You know, gosh, $6.95. 10 of those, $6.95 each. Goodness me. And then you've got the strands of the zebra. I mean, again, even if we go cost effective and, you know, plunge into our lowest price today for individual sole strand at $7.95, again, that's £24, isn't it? But we're not doing that today. It's new today, so trust me on this. Join us on the phone lines. They're great just to have in that store because you will come to use them over and over again. And people do like, do you find people like the black and the white designs as well, Alison? Yeah.
It's a bit of a wardrobe staple,
it
isn't
is,
it? Goes with anything.
It is. It's an easy one. It's a good one to choose if you're buying for someone, isn't it? In terms of if you don't know what the colour is like, it's a good one to choose for them. I know, all three for $13.45 today. And I don't want you to miss out while I've got good availability. So pick up the free phone number now, get involved. If you've seen anything else that you've loved that I've done today, you know it's 1 P&P all weekend. And we've got the black tourmaline in there as well. So together, just over £20. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful with that black tourmaline you can see on your screen now for $8.95. So even that, and that's a beautiful strand, $8.95. They're 12mm. So perhaps we should be at £9 each for the lovely zebra Jasper and the Chinese jade. That's £18. And even if we went with £9 for the bigger twisted ovals, that should be at £27, shouldn't we? By our own standards. And I'm just comparing with our own prices for this black tourmaline. So you can see the value, you can see the savings. What I need to see on that phone line, getting a little bit of a queue, but only 30 seconds. Lots of you jumping in there. It's ever increasing. So, you know, we've built in the savings in this one. You can add that splash of colour, that red. Big uptake there on the website. Don't forget to check out beautiful jewellery makers there. Now, the 3-strand bundles that we put together, they're always cost effective. And I haven't forgotten about the wood, which I'll bring you tomorrow, but it's going to be crazy on those wood strands tomorrow because we're doing something naughty. Just to throw that in there. Naughty but nice. Let me just remind you of the other fantastic strands that we've had. Stay on the line for those though, but just in case you're on there and you think to yourself, actually, while I'm at it, I might as well get this and this. This was our first. It was the coloured quartz, and this is the one I said, the double take kit. the hematite, and I've got some lovely hematite in a new kit tomorrow, and the fluorite, and we were just lamenting earlier the lack of fluorite in the building. So you've got the lovely rice bead shapes here in this 3-strand pack. This was launched first thing in the show, $14.95. So you can just jot that code down and add it to your order and get those 3 with your zebra jasper and that you just got. It's 1 P&P. Lovely colour. That quartz strand just looks great with that 3rd new kit today. And then we've got carnelian and the drops. And, oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This looked great with the carnelian, looked great with the tourmaline. In fact, you could just mix this in as well. Proving very popular. I think we're down to 56 of these left now. Look at those 2 together. You see, they just work beautifully, don't they? They just work so good with those 3 that you just got. So if you're thinking, actually, I've forgotten about those, Fee, I'm already down to about 56 in stock. So if you're on the phone right now, just waiting for the 3-strand pack of the Jasper, the Chinese jade, and twisted ovals, look at that bargain for $11.95 for your carnelian and your agate. So 6 strands there for a collective, should we say. Well, can't add up now. £25.45. £25.40. 6 strands. Bargain. Bargain. Alrighty. Are we doing the pendants, honey? Okay, darling. Alrighty, so much. And don't forget the aquamarine we had as well. Mustn't forget that. We've got this beautiful, beautiful gem that is a unifying gem. Comes from the Greek epidosis, meaning growing together, unakite. And what you get in it is your green epidote, you get your quartz, and you get your pink feldspar. So what comes together, what belongs together from epidosis, meaning growing together, you've got these lovely pistachio greens and these pinks. It's supposed to be a gem if you're into the metaphysical side of yourself that helps you love yourself for who you are. Ah, that's nice. Can't promise that, but I think we should all do that anyway. Love yourself for who you are. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah. And then we've got, it's set on the side. Now there's a big, lovely round bail there, carved out. And that's great when you're using your cord or those little jump rings down the bottom of your cord or your organza ribbon. Do you remember the ribbons we had yesterday? And I was saying I was down to the last 200 packs of those. So think of the size of the gem. I'm sure you could do some probably lovely wire work. Think of the size of the gem that it was carved out of. This gorgeous unifying unakite, the unifying energies of the earth. This lovely salmon pinks. That looked pretty. Do you remember that kit yesterday with the rhodonite? That was extraordinary. That would look lovely with this. And then we've also got the forest jasper. Sorry, I didn't say the size. 55 millimeters for that square, set on the diamonds. Then we've got my forest jasper pendant in the donut and in the triangle. It's a darker moss green, forest green. So the drill is in the top and there, a smaller bail there, and then this huge donut. There's no drill, there's no bail or cut into that, because literally the idea is you could tie your cord around that anyway or wire wrap it. So 175 carats and 200 carats, 58 millimeters and 5.5 centimeters across in diameter for the donut. Now, when you buy these separately from us, it's coming in at £26.85. But because we bundled all 3 together, we're not going to charge that. Did you get that 3rd new kit of the day yesterday? You know, with the greens in it and the blue tiger's eye. So we're not going to go to £26.85. Let's take a whopping bit of money off so we can have our black tourmaline or something else gorgeous. $16.85. Now, you've seen us show you the price of one of our pendants, a smaller agate pendant for $6.95. Basically working out at just over, well, £5.50 a strand, a gemstone, sorry, a pendant. Very striking on, isn't it? Would you agree? Very eye-catching, isn't it? Let me just show you the shapes. Very gem intense. Yeah, there's a big carat weight of each. 250, 200 carats, 175. And then the last one, you can see how dynamic those shapes are in terms of on your neckline. Deep, dark forest green. £10 off because we put them in a little nature pendant bundle. Won't be around for long because I actually can't remember, apart from doing that little chosen by you section, and I'm not talking about an agate strand. I can't remember the last time I had pendants on the show, unless it was in a kit. That was the last time, yesterday, when one was in a kit. And you've got 3 here. Don't see Unikite very often either, and I do love it. I find it a fascinating gemstone with its little salmon pink flecks. $16.85. Don't forget the cheeky little wood extras tomorrow. This is for Jacqueline, who said, don't forget the wood bundle fee. I've got one bundle, but what we'll do is we've got the separate strands as well, and we'll do some little cheeky prices on that for you. So make sure you're watching tomorrow. Let's go see Alison. Let's go see our girl. She's been working hard. We set Alison a challenge. We gave her a little extra on the live show because I gave her the challenge of doing something flapperish, what with all the 1920s coming back into fashion again because of the remake of The Great Gatsby. So we gave us the box, the 6-strand pearl box, which is proving popular because for $19.95, 6 strands of genuine pearls. Can't go wrong, I know. The 3-strand pack of the agate is flown out with the purple, the blue, and the unusual shapes. So that's your 6-strand pearl box. And they worked out £3.33 a strand, and they've been beautifully integrated. And that's not including the box office, it's been beautifully integrated into the designs. There's your earrings, lovely bracelet. Another gorgeous bracelet. The earrings we showed you the design of earlier, and that was our flapper necklace. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, love that. And then since then, you've also completed this, and again, they're becoming quite a feature in your designs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And on the torque, and again, a nice clasp. Let's take that off. So I think sometimes the dark bust, we can't see it, can we?
No.
So let's just have a little look at this on. So nice and easy to undo. I like when you do the clasp in the gizmo style.
Little clasps. Give it that detail.
That's lovely. Very, very striking. Beautiful. Gorgeous. And they retain their shape, don't they?
Yeah.
They've got that lovely torque.
Sort of spring,
Yeah.
aren't they?
And then your lovely, that was the bracelet. Oh, we've done these two now since, haven't we?
Yeah, we worked on the pinky side and these
Pinkies,
earrings
yeah.
since then. So that's just that technique that we just did there.
We did.
I wasn't sure if they would be too heavy, but they're not
No,
heavy.
they're not.
So they're fine for earrings. They wouldn't drag.
Just goes to show you how the pearls have, you've got the darker and the lighter pink. They've been a really good staple, actually.
Yeah.
I'm glad we gave you those.
Yeah, they're really match well. There's 3 strands pretty much in the
Still
box
there,
that I've
yeah.
just not even touched. Half of there. Yeah. Yeah, they do look really well with that kit, actually.
Sort of a lovely, sort of contemporary, and then you've got something that's very sort of vintage. Oh, I'm going to put this on. I can't resist it any longer. Can't wait any longer. Straight on the neck. Look at this. I appreciate I've got the gold on, but how beautiful. That's it. That's me set tonight. I'll borrow it.
Go on then.
I'll bring it back tomorrow. I'm in tomorrow. Isn't that beautiful? The tassel. Just gorgeous. Look at that. It's beautiful. The pearls and the agate, the lantern there.
And the black just does give it that little bit more, doesn't it? The larger rounds do just give it a little bit more.
Lovely, lovely piece of jewellery there. You roasted the challenge beautifully, Alison.
Helped by my researcher, Anira. Over there.
Anira. Yes, she did. She looked at the 1920s designs for us, didn't she? Now, the mesh beads are on our website. The lantern beads that we've featured in quite a few of the designs today. They are a bargain. They come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes. The pearls are on the screen right now, but there they are. I mean, look at the variety. We've shown you all the small, the medium and the large today, and they're under what we call findings on the website. Rose-coloured gold, the black, gold-coloured.
I quite like those rose gold ones.
I know,
Yeah,
they're
look
beautiful.
Really,
They were in
really
your,
nice with the purple.
your blue copper wire. Gorgeous. Any thoughts today, Alison? Anything?
Oh God, there's just too much.
Can you show us anything or a top tip there while we're coming to the close of the show for somebody new or a regular
What
or?
I've got left I've not got any findings left. Let me have a think. What could we do? We could do a
Well, I
little
see a little
stretchy
pair-
ring or something.
Go on then, let's have a little stretchy pearl ring.
I was having a look at those. I had a little order from somebody earlier on for a certain pair of earrings, so I was having a look at just doing.
I found
those.
one. I found the ring.
Yeah, I made you the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's when you. If you've got somebody who's quite new to jewellery making, the pearls, generally some of them might have a larger a hole that you can get 2 strands through, but mostly they do just have, you know, one that you can just get a single thread, or the silver usually goes through absolutely fine. But God, I can't see. There we go.
Look at that. Even just that on the head pin.
Yeah, it's as easy as, you know, 3, 4, 5, or a little silver bead or something in the middle of that. But just if you were wanting to attach that to an earring finding, where do you go to from there to there? That was one of the things that I struggled with at first.
Okay.
So you do a 45-degree angle with your pliers, and then that's probably a little bit too long. You've probably got a real generous centimetre there, so I'm just going to snip a tiny little bit off the end of there. Ping, down it goes. And then the way that I do this, and I know we all do it really differently, is I actually rotate my hand first. So I take the pliers from there, twist them round, catch the head pin just in the end. And I've said it before, I've got a marker pen on my pliers at home so that I always get the round the same size, and then just rotate up from there. So you're rotating it back on itself, and you end up with your loop, and you can just, it's just slightly open there, so you can just finish that off and nip it in. I know we've all got different ways of doing this, but I couldn't get them to be round. They weren't very effective when I first started doing the loop. And then to attach that, you can just open that exactly the same way as we showed earlier on. And how easy is that? And you said about buying kits and things as gifts. I did that for my niece for Christmas, for Sarah, and it was so easy just to give her a kit and a few strands, and just keep picking them up here and there and building up a gift for her for Christmas, colours that you know that they'll like and that will work. And yeah, just ask the call centre for the DVD and the starter booklet, and was able to give her that for Christmas. So that's
fabulous
just
idea.
A simple,
beautiful.
You know.
We had a question from Lynn, which, if it's all right with Lynn, what I might do is save it for tomorrow. Hope Lynn will watch. Ask, because I think you might need to demonstrate it. It was how to attach an S-shaped link. How to an S-shaped clasp. I'll find, what we'll try and do is answer that question tomorrow. But Suzanne in the Rhonda says, hi Fee Fab Show. Well, Alison, you've really delivered some fab jewellery today with your forceps. So funny, Alison. That's love, Suzanne. Thank you very much. But Lynn, what we'll try and do is, because we haven't got one of those S clasps here, and I think it's probably easier to show rather than trying to answer the question. So we'll try and endeavour to do that for you tomorrow on the show, because it's nice when we get the questions and the queries in, because we like to help.
Yes, and you can work through it, can't you?
Okay, so the pearl box, just had a little demonstration there. I was just using 3 for an earring. 1995, proving very popular. We know in the live show, so sorry if you're watching on the repeats, that the Portofino kit was a sellout success. Or at least I think so. Always give us a call just in case. I'm with you tomorrow. I know you'll be sick of the sight of me at the end of this week.
No.
So I hope you'll join me. We'll have our 2 guests on, or our guests on the Sunday sofa. I think I'm with Linda. I just haven't seen Linda this year.
I've not seen Linda for
I thought she'd left. I've seen her for like forever. She's been on holiday. She's been gadding about, hasn't she, for like forever. So thank you very much, Alison. Thank you, Naira. Safe journey home, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. And enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker. You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio